You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or Freesat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Good morning, 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 good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. Yay! I'm Carol. I'm with you for the next 4 hours with the lovely Sara Elvin, who I have not worked with for ages.
Far too long.
How long has it been, Sara?
Oh, I can't even remember. It's been ages. Got to have been good 5 or 6, 7 or 8 weeks, maybe even longer.
I think it's been even longer than that.
It might have even been, the last time I saw you, might have even been the 3rd birthday party.
I think it probably was.
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
I've been busy, I just not hit the right shifts.
You've been making loads of kits up.
I have.
You've been very busy over the last couple of weeks, haven't you?
I've done 6 since Tuesday.
6 kits since Tuesday.
Yes, and I've got another one to do for tomorrow night's show.
Are you literally making jewellery in your sleep?
I think I probably am, because otherwise I wouldn't have got it all done. I have just literally been sat in a corner making jewellery while everything's been going on around me this weekend, but it was fun.
Ah, fantastic. And Sarah's got some amazing jewellery to show you later on today's show. 3 gorgeous kits, 2 of which are going under £20. They are just lovely kits. And they're not going just a little bit under £20, they're going low. Yeah. We've got some amazing treats coming up on today's show. We've got some gorgeous bundles, haven't we? Some really amazing bundles. We've got a gorgeous pure and simple bundle. We've got a golden hematite bundle. We've got a sherbet dip bundle. We've got loads and loads of shell. We've got some pearls. We've got some gorgeous deluxe bead selections. We've got some satin cord. We've got some silver hematite. We've got loads. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, fantastic. We've got Maggie with us again today. Woo. We are lucky to have Maggie with us. Hi, Maggie.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good.
Very good. And we've also got Cass with us. Hi, Cass.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you.
She's trying to get rid of her cough at the minute. She's got a bit of a cough. Oh, look at that face. Look at that face. Too much what?
No.
Too much drinking on holidays. Yeah. You know, Cassie, she plays by the rule book, doesn't she? Whatever. But there we go. Did you get up to much on your holiday? Did you have fun?
I had fun, yeah.
Lots of dancing. Do any dancing?
I did lots of dancing, Carol.
Lots of dancing, that's nice. Not like my dancing. What's wrong with my dancing? My dancing's amazing. Right. No, you're not going to see an example yet. It's far too early for that. It's not even 9:05 yet. Asking whether I can dance. Right, so today we've got loads and loads of treats coming up. We've also got a gorgeous presenter's pick coming up at midday. Ooh. Which is this beautiful, stunning multicolour sapphire with beautiful coated pink quartz as well. This is a stunning presenter pick. Gorgeous genuine gemstones. Both of them gems of distinction. Both of them going down to the most amazing prices. That's coming up on today's show at about midday. We've got a fantastic... Sorry, say that again, Lovey. Yeah. We've got a tube of deluxe gem selections here. I haven't seen this one before. This has got the most amazing quality gems in it. Oh, this is coming up on today's show. Have a little look at this brand spanking new labradorite and Rainbow Moonstone Deluxe Gem Selection. It is gorgeous. It's coming up on today's show. I can't wait to bring it to you. The quality of these gems is just spectacular. And we're going to be getting them all out and having a good old look at them. Some beautiful gems there, everything from pear cuts to ovals, some nuggets there as well, loads of labradescence, loads of gorgeous shiller. That is coming up on today's show as well. And I gave you a little bit of a sneaky hint yesterday about what was coming up as well with regards to spacer beads. Now, we bought you some amazing spacer beads yesterday. They were faceted brass spacer beads. How about we bring you Stardust beads? These are a legend in their own lunchtime on Jewellery Maker. These Stardust beads are one of our biggest selling items. They have been reordered and sold out on Jewellery Maker more time than any of us have had hot dinners. They really, really have. And we've got an amazing selection of them, approximately 300 here, and they're all Stardusty and amazing, and I love them and I want them and I think they're wonderful. And we've got about 200 of these in today's game, which is going to be coming up a bit later on in today's show as well. So we've got loads and loads and loads. Early bird today. Would we let you down? Would we let you down with a substandard? No. Today's early bird is just gorgeous. Now, Kim was meant to be saving this for tomorrow's show. She's been a bit naughty because tomorrow's show, don't forget, is a summer holiday show with Sheila and the lovely Vicky. We've got it in today's show. Now, you are going to be seeing some designs today which Sara has put together from her kits, which feature the kind of threads that are being used here. And you can create macrame with these, French knitting with these. You can do, oh my goodness me, you can do kumihimo with these. If there is a knotting or plaiting medium out there that you want to have a go at, you will be able to do it with these gorgeous satin cords. They feel amazing. When we had our third birthday show, which was last month, a couple of months ago, we brought these to you as a brand new item. We had been able to bring you satin cord in the past, but only in 2 meter lengths, which is fantastic. But if you want to make a kumihimo necklace, or you want to make a macrame bracelet, or you want to make a longer piece of jewellery, then you're going to need a longer piece of thread. You are going to be getting 10 metres, 10 metres, 10 metres, 10 metres, 10 metres, 10 metres. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 metres of satin cord. It feels wonderful, it looks incredible. It is your early bird today, and you can get involved in a couple of ways, either by giving us a call on our free phone number or by getting involved on our website, JewelleryMaker.com. We're even going to throw in 2 little gift bags, a small and large organza gift bag as well, as part of the deal. We don't have millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of these. They are going to all sell out. Your deal today for all of this satin cord, 70 metres of satin cord and 2 organza gift bags. Have a look at your deal. Get involved. What a treat. What a treat. Now, Sarah, I know that Lucy, who does a lot of kumihimo, and Mark, who does quite a bit of macrame as well, and other guest designers, they really do favour this satin cord to do their knotting with. And you do both kumihimo and macrame.
Yes, and various other knotting techniques and various other different things. But you can do so much with these. And the great thing with them is they've got quite a good amount of substance to them, so they make your knotting look substantial. I did a demo of a multi-strand macrame piece on Friday's show when I was in, and I used the baby pink at the bottom, and it just with those cords, I only used about 3 yards of cord, if that, to make the bracelet, and it was quite a substantial piece. So you've got lots you can do in there. But because they've got that bigger thickness. If you're using them for kumihimo, you get a wider braid. They're great for the flat kumihimo. They give you great substance for doing that. But also, you know, you can just plait them. They look amazing just plaited. They do,
because they're so silky and they look great. They feel lovely against the skin as well. And it strikes me as you say, they've got real substance, but they're going to have beautiful longevity as well. So if you do make that necklace with maybe a sliding knot on it, or it's going to be for you know, a necklace maybe for your husband or maybe for your son. You know, guys tend to wear their jewelry all the time, every single day, and they don't tend to take it off at all, even when they're in the shower. Oh, stop it. Boys generally do things like that. They do, don't they?
They do.
They never take things off like that.
My husband had a necklace he wore all the time until literally it wore out, and I then rethreaded it, and he wore it again, literally 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, until it wore out again, and then I rethreaded it all for him.
Well, do you know what? Actually, thinking on that line. Hopefully, if I have time this kind of coming Christmas, I'm going to be either doing a craft fair or maybe giving my pieces to somebody else to sell at a craft fair if I'm too busy with gherkin. But I'm going to be making lots of wish bracelets, which are basically the bracelets which you wear until the thread wears through and it falls off, and then your wish comes true, which is a lovely thought. And I got the idea from Gemma Crow, I have to say. But you know, making beautiful pieces like that, and having the opportunity to use a gorgeous cord like this. It's brightly coloured, it's beautiful, but it's soft and it's durable and it's gorgeous. What a fantastic deal. Now, with everything that you get from Jewellery Maker, you're getting a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's free of charge. That's included in your deal. You're also only paying £2.95 P&P per order, and that lasts for the whole day. That lasts for the live show today, which is between 9 AM and 1 PM, and also the live show between 5 PM and 9 PM. The late show as well. It lasts all day. No matter how much you add to your order, it's just 1 P&P, which is just fantastic, and it's less than £3 P&P. You're also going to get loads of things free with your first order, which I'll go through in just a couple of seconds. There is a queue on the phones at the minute of about 2 minutes at the moment. But don't forget, it is a free phone number from a BT landline. And if you're on the phones at the minute, you should be successful. But please do hold those lines. And then we can confirm whether you've been successful or not. But what a fantastic deal for 70 metres of satin cord. I mean that's putting it aside from the fact that you can get satin cord elsewhere. How much is it going to cost you though? I mean, here at Jewellery Maker, you're almost guaranteed for our prices not to just be competitive, but for us to just be ridiculously so. You know, I've become very, very expectant with our prices, and we do become very complacent here at Jewellery Maker with our prices and the fact that we do manage to just undercut everyone else. But by all means, use your 30-day money-back guarantee. See if you can get a better deal elsewhere. I doubt you can. Well done. Right. Fantastic. Now, where are we going now? We've got so much. Fantastic. Right, Sarah.
Yes.
Your challenge today, should you choose to accept it, are you going to accept it?
Well, seeing as it's you.
Thanks. Thanks. Right. Is this Sarah's challenge? Oh my word. Let's have a look at this. Pastel Shades Deluxe Gem Selection. Ooh. Have you succumbed to the Deluxe Gem Selections yet?
I love these. I'm a very structured crafter. I like everything symmetrical, and these make me think out the box because you get all the different shapes in there. And I love the fact when we did, when I was on with Vicky on Friday, we threaded one of these, I think it was a Prasiolite one, onto beading thread, and it came out so long.
I bet.
And you know, so you've got so much. Don't be fooled by what's in the tube. It is an awful lot of gemstones, and I made out of the amethyst, rose quartz, and the clear quartz one. Made a beautiful hair comb, bracelet, and I think a necklace, and I'd used about 1/3 of the tube.
See, this is it. This is, you literally get so much variety with these Deluxe Gem Selections. Of course, as Sarah's highlighting, you get loads and loads of genuine gemstones. But I think, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you were to try and get enough gemstones to give you all the sizes, the shapes and the qualities that you get in these Deluxe Gem Selections, you probably have to get maybe up to 9 or 10 strands of individual gemstones, and you know, not all of us have a budget which can afford that. So being able to get all of that in one deal is just superb. Now, we're not just going to give you this, and the interesting thing is we've actually given a Deluxe Gem Selection we gave one to Gemma last week. We might have given one to Mark as well. It may have been the week before, and they both did very, very different things. We've seen crochet, we've seen some tiaras as well. What do you think these gemstones lend themselves to? They're
great for things like charm bracelets.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You know, and all those, you know, the bubble style bracelets. They're great because you've got so many gemstones. You don't mind being gem heavy with them. They're great if you're into doing your wire work pendants because the gemstones don't need to be uniform for that sort of work. They don't need to be the same shape or size. But they're also great for sort of making just really unusual necklaces. And you can sort through them, and you will typically get pairs in there, so you can make all your earrings and everything out of them.
Yeah.
And if you do jewellery stalls, or you're thinking about making presents already for Christmas, just think how much jewellery you can make out of one of those. It's just amazing. You get loads and loads of earrings, charm bracelets, and various different things. And I think I'm going to try and make, the little jingly rings. I think I'm going to try and make one of those
gorgeous.
out of it.
That might have to just accidentally on purpose slip into my bag after the show. Because I love jewellery that makes noise and jewellery that moves, jewellery that's got movement. So we're going to be doing this a little bit later on in the show, but you're also going to be getting 100 gold-plated copper findings as well, so 100 of these findings as well. So by all means, if you want to use some of those gemstones, maybe use some of the head pins to make your jingly jangly charm bracelets or charm rings. What are they called? Bubble rings or
bubble bracelets.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yes.
See, they're gorgeous. They make so much noise, and using these gorgeous findings, whether it's little bits of chain or maybe the eye pins or the head pins, that's all going to be included in the deal. We're going to be bringing you that a little bit later on in the show, which is going to be great. Now, I want to give you a bit of a warning today. We have got lots and lots of bundles on today's show. Kim and I were sitting before the show having a look through the bundles and having a look at what we've actually got coming up today. And I have to say, every single one of the bundles is very, very different. The price points we can do on some of these bundles today, on pretty much all these bundles, are ridiculously low. So you're going to be tempted by a lot today. A lot of them feature brand new strands, really unusual shapes, really unusual gemstones, gorgeous combinations. We've got a lot coming up on today's show that I know you're going to love. We've got loads of double strands, we've got loads of nuggets and chips as well. So do be prepared for one of those shows where you're just going to be constantly just adding to your order. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee with everything you're going to get from Jewellery Maker. So just do bear that in mind, because there is so much that you're going to want to get and add to your order. Right, okay. Are these the flower shaped ones, lovey? Perfect. Okay, now, here at Jewellery Maker, we are crazy about not just genuine gemstones, but about how you can make your jewellery, how you can take your jewellery to the next level. And you can do it in such a simple way. If you're brand new to jewellery making, you might be thinking, I'm just going to play it safe, I'm just going to go with gemstones. But I'm going to prove to you now how simple it can be to take your jewellery from this level up 5 or 6 different notches. Now, these are spacer beads. These are part of our Chandi bead collection, which is an exclusive collection designed by our jewellery making team out in Jaipur. These are handmade Chandi beads. And basically, what you're getting here is a design which has been masterminded by our team out in our Jewellery Maker team out in Jaipur. It's designed exclusively for Jewellery Maker, and you're going to be getting everything in this collection from little stars to hearts, and in this case, beautiful little flowers. They are just gorgeous, aren't they? Are these 95 sterling silver? Yeah, you're going to be getting 95 sterling silver beads here. Now, they make gorgeous little bead caps. They can sit on top of gemstones, either side of gemstones, but all you have to do is just literally put them onto beading thread, and they look wonderful. You can do something a bit more complicated with them if you want to. You can set them into resin with polymer clay, do whatever you want with them. But just simply thread it onto beading thread, either side of gemstones, they look wonderful. Now, you're getting 20 in 95 sterling silver, and you can do this so simply, even if you've never made a piece of jewellery in your life. 20 in silver, and 20, oh, I love these so much, in rose gold plated 95 sterling silver. These are just gorgeous. Can you see that gorgeous quality there? Now, these are precious metal right the way through to the core. They're all handmade as well. This collection is such a beautiful collection made by artisanal workers who really do focus on precious metal qualities. 20 in silver, 20 in rose gold plated 95 sterling silver, 40 in total. And just to show you how easy it can be to add these onto your order, we're going to give you a fantastic price today as well. Bear in mind, these are precious metal. Be prepared, we've got some amazing prices coming up today. All of our bundles are going down to the most ridiculous prices. All of our bundles are going to be giving you something different. You can use these beautiful spacer beads here, 40 in total, 20 in the gold-plated silver, 20 in the silver, and you can use them across every single one of our bundles. And here's your deal today. Yeah. When we're talking about how to take your jewellery to the kind of level which makes your jewellery look more professional, which makes you look more professional, which makes you look more, I don't know, more of a jewellery designer rather than, say, a hobbyist, it can only ever do you favours. And this could be the thing that sets you apart from other jewellery makers, from other craft store holders. Just those final little touches. Just having that little accent of precious metal, Sarah, and using a metal finding not merely as a finding, but using it as an accent or as a feature. It sets you apart from other jewellery makers, doesn't it, instantly?
It does, and it gives your jewellery that different look straight away, because you know, just adding one of those onto the base of a gemstone, on the bottom of an earring, on the shepherd's hook, just catches the light and makes it just go from just a piece of beaded jewellery to a piece of fine metal jewellery. And I think that's so nice just to do that. And even if, you know, you just use those as little accent beads on the top of a gem on an earring, or, you know, I like to hang them on jump rings and put them on the bottom of my earring so they catch the light all the way around.
Yeah, you see, that's a nice thing to do.
There's loads of different ways you can use them, and you know, if you're using your gems of distinction, they're great to space those out.
Definitely.
Just add that extra light into those gemstones so they look beautiful.
Yeah.
But it really does add that extra specialness to your jewellery.
It does, and it's a difference between having a lovely photo of you and your partner, or you and the dog, or whatever, a gorgeous photo of you stuck to the fridge, and that same photo in a really beautiful picture frame. You know, that is a difference. It's something which looks gorgeous, but it's stuck to the fridge, or something which is gorgeous, but it's in a gorgeous picture frame and it's in pride of place. It's taking it to the next level, which is what these beads can do, and so simply and so easily. And when you look at a deal like this, you know, it's such a tiny amount of money when you spread it across all those gorgeous pieces of jewellery. And as Sarah says, just using maybe a couple of them in a necklace and a bracelet, it's just going to create that centerpiece, it's going to create that highlight, and it's just going to make you look more professional, and it's going to make your jewellery look even more beautiful. We're really, really low in stock. We've got less than 20 of these left now. 40 precious metal spacer beads. It's fantastic, isn't it? Because we're not talking about base metal. We're talking about genuine precious metals here. And again, people have got a perceived kind of idea about what precious metals should give them, the kind of prices precious metals should give them as well. And by all means, if you want to add more than one pack of these to your order, if you want to add 3 or 4 or 5 of these to your order, speak to the call centre or live help, and if the quantity's there, we'll definitely be able to do that for you, no problem at all. Because we understand there's lots and lots of you who watch who do like to stock up. I like having things like this for my stash. You know that if you're going to be making a piece of jewellery for somebody very, very quickly because you forgot it was their birthday and oh my goodness me, or they've bought you, I mean, have you ever at Christmas time, have you ever had somebody come round to your house and they've given you a Christmas present, you thought, oh no, I haven't got them a Christmas present. Oh no, oh my goodness me. Then you have to make an excuse. I'm just going to do this upstairs and it's taken me about 10 minutes. And you're frantically looking for something to wrap and you're thinking, I haven't got anything. I can't wrap up a shoe. Or what am I going to, I'm going to wrap up some loo roll, I don't know. And you're wrapping it and the sellotape's going everywhere. If you make all these kind of pieces in advance and you just kind of make pieces kind of as and when, you know, a friend of mine has got a present cupboard. A present cupboard. It's just ridiculous. I think my friend, I think it's maybe pieces that she's, you know, bits that she's been bought for birthdays and maybe she didn't like or whatever, and she gives it. I don't know. She's got a present cupboard. How organised is that? Ollie likes the idea of wrapping up a shoe. There you are, Christmas present, birthday present, a pair of shoes. I don't see earrings. 1 earring for Christmas, 1 for your birthday. It's only really going to work. It's only really going to work if the person's birthday is maybe on Boxing Day. Otherwise, you're going to have to make them wait for like pretty much half the year, aren't you? It's not very nice. It was your brother-in-law's birthday on Boxing Day. There you go. Did you ever see his pierced? No? I was thinking you can give them an earring on Christmas Day and an earring on Boxing Day. One present, split it down the middle. Brilliant. I don't know. Right. Kim, where are we going? Apart from... Oh, yeah, I know. Going bonkers. Right. What's this called? Sunburst? I thought you said thunder. Yeah, I thought you said thunder. I want to tell you a really interesting fact, actually. I saw this on Facebook today. I subscribe. Well, I like a page which is called, I think it's called Unbelievable Facts. And every day there are loads of unbelievable facts, loads of really, really unbelievable facts. And one of them is, in Venezuela, there is a storm which, a lightning and thunderstorm, a proper thunderstorm, which has been going since the late 16th century. And apparently, lightning is created there. I think it's something like 130 times a day or something. It's just ridiculous. Or maybe it's not 130 times a day. Maybe it's 130 times a year or something like that. But anyway, this storm has been going since the 16th century. Isn't that amazing? It's a bit of a pain, isn't it? Raining again. Doesn't look too good today again. But yeah, I assume it's out at sea. I don't think it's probably, well, I doubt very much it's over land. But anyway, it's a little fact for you there. There we go. Right, so this is called sunburst, not thunder. Sunburst. That makes sense. Now, there are some gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous summery colours in here. You may be the kind of person who like me really, I don't wear lots of yellows and oranges, but in the summer, you like to reflect the kind of colours that are around you, which are oranges and yellows. And you might want to kind of introduce those into your wardrobe in a much more subtle way. So you might want to mix them up with neutrals, such as silvers, such as greys or browns or blacks. And that's exactly what we've done here. So this is for anyone who wants to introduce that kind of summery tone into their wardrobe, but doesn't necessarily want to go the whole hog and wear a bright yellow pair of trousers. Because this is what we're... yeah, just like Rupert the Bear. Yellow check trousers and a scarf. Because you've got black and yellow agate with quartz here. These are beautiful 10mm faceted rounds. Don't you love the way that you're going to be getting that sunny quality, but it's kind of toned down nicely by the jet black agate you're going to be getting here as well. Lovely, lovely faceted rounds here, nice and big. Because they're 10mm in diameter, it makes them perfect for everything really, from bracelets to necklaces to earrings. They're that kind of perfect size really. Any larger, and they might not be suitable for earrings. Any smaller, and you might not consider using them as big pendants on their own. I think these are wonderful. Really, really gorgeous, versatile size and shape there. You're also going to be getting yellow agate faceted 3mm rounds. These are beautiful. We're actually going to see a demonstration with these gemstones in a few seconds with Sarah. Beautiful faceted rounds. They are like, oh, look at this. As soon as I start turning this gemstone strand, can you see how it sparkles? Because this beautiful strand is faceted, so it gives you loads of luster. So as well as getting that really, really intense yellowy colour, you're also going to be getting a beautiful luster from these gemstones as well. Isn't that gorgeous? And colours like this are everywhere at the minute. You know, there's lots and lots of colour blocking going on, and whether you put this with, I don't know, blue, or whether you put it with green, or whether you mix it up with reds and other tones which are similar to this, it's going to look fantastic. Now there's one final strand here, and this just shows you what happens when you facet a jet black gemstone, just what can be achieved. Because if I hold this strand really nice and still, it looks like a lovely black gemstone strand, doesn't it? As soon as you start to move it, yeah, look at that. See, that is just awesome, isn't it? That is just wonderful when you start to facet jet black gemstones. Beautiful. Whatever you do with these, they are going to look effortlessly glamorous. Now, all those three strands together, I think, look wonderful. And even though you're getting quite a few dark tones in there, I think it's perfect for summer and autumn, because it's just that suggestion of autumn and summer coming through these gemstones. So if you don't want to go the whole hog and wear very, very bright jewellery, or if you're somebody who likes to wear a lot of black, a lot of grey, a lot of neutrals, this could be a great way of getting that colour into your wardrobe. Now, there's lots of extras with this kit. You're going to be getting a threading pack which contains monofilament, beading thread and elastic. The beading thread is this beautiful bronzy colour, which is gorgeous. really going well with these stunning gemstones, don't you think? The gorgeous kind of bronze with the oranges coming out of the quartz in particular. Really, really lovely. Now your monofilaments are more suitable for use with smaller genuine gemstones like your 3mm faceted rounds here. It's also fantastic if you want to make maybe invisible star necklaces or illusion necklaces where you don't necessarily want to see the beading thread. Beading thread obviously for your necklaces, bracelets, earrings, anything which is going to be using maybe larger gemstones, and then your elastic obviously perfect for your stretchy rings and bracelets. So you've got loads of different threading materials there, but there's more. There's loads more. 5 meters of this gorgeous kind of truffle coloured satin cord, 5 meters of this nude coloured satin cord, 5 meters of cream waxed cord. Look at that. And 5 meters of this gorgeous tan coloured waxed cord. Now again, these are the kind of colours you see a lot in the summer. You see lots of sandals and flip-flops in these kind of colours. So these are going to be perfect to wear with just jeans and a t-shirt, or something a little bit more dressy if you like. Now, we also give you findings, which are basically the mechanics which hold your pieces of jewellery together. And in this kit, you're going to be getting 98 yellow gold plated copper findings. Now these are our yeah, they are gold-plated. Yeah, gold-plated copper findings rather than silver. Yeah, so gold-plated copper findings, and these use. These give you a metre of chain, eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasps, jump rings, and usually you've got different findings in here as well, which are your toggle clasp there with the T-bar on it. And your ribbon endings as well, which is great because you've actually got ribbon here as well, and your maritime style clasp as well. Are those rose gold? Is that the picture of the rose gold ones you got up there? Come on, Ollie. They're yellow gold plated copper, just so you know. So you've got everything here to start making lovely, lovely, lovely jewellery. On the show yesterday when we had Karen, it was obvious that the kits where you get extra threading materials are the kits where you can make loads and loads and loads more jewellery. With this kit, you're going to be getting an extra 20 meters of threading materials, which is going to allow you to make so many more pieces of jewellery. It's arguably going to save you findings. It's going to save you on maybe even gemstones. And that's great because it means you can save them. You're not going to be using necessarily all these findings and all these gemstones in one go. You're going to have loads and loads and loads left over to use another time. Now, do get involved when you can. We've got 3 kits today. We've got 3 kits today. 2 of them are going under £20. And this is one of them. Here's your deal. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing, isn't it? You should be paying almost £27 for everything here. Today, £16.95p for an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous kit. What a whopper. This is for anyone who wants to introduce summer and autumn into their wardrobe, into their jewellery, but doesn't necessarily want to go down that bright, dyed magnesite look. You know, you want that suggestion of colour. What a fantastic deal for you today. Now, if you're brand new to Jewellery Maker, this is part of your first order, you can get this kit home. You can make pieces of jewellery from it. If you decide for whatever reason Jewellery Maker isn't for you, that's okay. Send it back to us with all the pieces that you've made. We will give you your money back, which I think is amazing. Sarah, what did you think of this kit?
It went on forever as well.
Yeah.
And I have so much left over as well. I kind of got to the point with this kit that I thought, I've got to move on to another one because I still had lots I could make with it. And it's made different styles of jewellery completely. So you've got with the faceted rice beads, the black ones, you've got a more elegant look at one side, and then you've got with the threading materials, you can take it on a masculine route or sort of more of a textural feel with the ribbon and the cord. And then with the smaller beads, I've actually done a sunburst design. I didn't even realise that was the name of the kit.
It is!
Ah, there it is.
That's nice.
So you've got so much you can do with it.
You really do. I think you're right, Sarah, in the fact that you've got a kit here which is going to suit pretty much everyone. It's going to suit you whether you want your elegant jewellery, you want your rustic jewellery, if you want to make jewellery for the man in your life, if you want to make jewellery for your kids as well. Because I know that Vincent, who's one of Sarah's sons, really wanted this macrame bracelet that you've made here.
He almost yesterday when he said, "What have you made, Mummy?" and I showed him all the jewellery I'd made. that almost didn't come back off his wrist. I had to sort of prise it off. And I think he likes the fact that it's got, because it's the macrame bracelet, it's actually not using any findings. I'm just using the thread to create the clasp. It's one of those ones you could wear at the beach, because it's got no findings in there, and it's just using that knot and a loop, and you've got 2 adjustable pieces on there, so you can take it to it's on the biggest section at the moment, so you could take it up to the next knot and make it smaller again. So you know, that almost didn't make it.
See, this is what's so fantastic about this kit, is the fact that Sarah has used 5 gemstones, just 5, and considering how many you're getting in this kit, 5 gemstones and some of the wax cord, and 0 findings. And it just shows you how much more jewelry you can make in a kit when you've got all these extras. It really is lovely. This bracelet down here, this gorgeous Kumihimo bracelet that you've made here, doesn't have any gemstones in it at all.
No. Not at all.
It has got some findings on the back, and look how beautifully those findings work. Yeah. You've used the ribbon endings there.
Yeah.
That beautiful maritime clasp. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
I was really intrigued to know the name of that clasp, and it's a senorita clasp.
Yeah. Now somebody said that on my Facebook page the other day, and I couldn't work out whether it was this clasp or whether it was the toggle clasp.
No, it's that one.
It's this one, a senorita clasp.
Yes.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is. It just really finishes it off. And again, that was one that my other son wanted. Daniel wanted that one, and he said, "Mummy, I know the name of that knot. It's a reef knot on the front there."
It is.
Good scout he is.
Clever boy. Is he good at knots?
He is. Yeah.
I was rubbish at knots when I was in the Brownsing Guides.
Yeah, not bad. They can both do reef knots. So.
Oh, fantastic! We're just about to do a bowline, but that's it. Now. I don't know why you didn't need to know that, but anyway. So we've got another beautiful bracelet down here, and then you've got this very, very elegant bracelet.
Yeah.
And you're so right. Using these rice beads is such it gives you much more elegant design, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's just such a simple piece that you could wear. You know, if you're just going out, you can just pop that on, feel elegant, and it changes your look. And if you were going out, you know, just for an evening meal and just wanted to make yourself feel that little bit more, you know, glamorous. I must admit, I did actually borrow the necklace at the end on Saturday night.
Did you?
I did.
Good for you. It is gorgeous. It's like a gorgeous collar, isn't it, with the way the chain drapes there. Such an elegant piece.
Yeah. It's so
just
easy
gorgeous
to wear as well. You know, you don't need to have that really glamorous outfit on. You can just put, you know, a nice top on, that piece of jewellery, and really go for it.
Yeah, gorgeous. And then we've got these 3 pieces here which really kind of focus on the smaller gemstones, on these beautiful yellow agates, and I really love all of them.
Yeah.
Gorgeous pair of earrings here. They're really sweet. They're quite Egyptian actually, with the kind of triangles. Lovely use of the chain in both these pairs of earrings actually. Yeah. Really lovely. And then this gorgeous sunburst necklace here. This is what you're actually going to show us now, isn't it?
We are going to demo that one, which is a nice technique for anybody who's, you know, just getting into jewellery making or just wants a different look really, and it's very structural because of the head pins and eye pins used, but it's actually a very easy piece to make.
Yeah, go for it, Sarah. It'd be lovely to see that.
Okay, so to start off with, what you need to make this, and I've done this for the demonstration purposes, is you need 5 eye pins, and on 2 of them you'll add 5 of the yellow quartz, on 2 of them you'll add 6, and on 1 of them you'll add 7.
Oh, okay.
So they're slightly graduated in size, because otherwise it would just be a bit too much sticking out the side. So it's just slightly graduated. And what I've done is I've used a head pin, and on the bottom of each one I've added one of the gold spacer beads just as a little tassel on the end of them. I'm just going to quickly show for anyone who is brand spanking new and hasn't even got the Getting Started booklet yet, which you get with your first order, just how to quickly make a loop on one of these head pins.
Okay.
Just quickly cut it off so you're left with 1 centimetre or slightly less of the eye pin, and then pop it flat into your pliers about 1/3 of the way down, so you've got nothing sticking out, and literally all I do is I twist my wrist until it comes back round, and you'll notice it's not quite over the top of the bead. So I pop my pliers in, and with the little beads I actually just twist the little bead back, and that will give you a perfect look.
Lovely.
There we are, nice and quick and easy. And then I'm just going to add that onto the bottom of my last head pin, eye pin, like that. So now I have all the components I need to get started. All done and dusted.
Gorgeous.
It's very easy. And then all you do is add your largest one onto your beading thread, and I've got about probably need about 1.5 foot of beading thread for the whole necklace. I've got a slightly smaller piece. And then to either side, we're just going to add, I love these beads. I love the fact that they're so, they've got so much dimension to them with the stripes.
They really do, don't they? They're gorgeous.
I'm going to add one on either side. Then I'm going to add the smaller of my eye pins. So these are the ones with 6 of the yellow quartz onto there.
It's that gorgeous suggestion of summer, isn't it?
It is.
That this kit gives you.
It's a bit like the morning was this morning. It was just the sun was trying to peak. It was clear sky, but the sun was just literally trying to peek out. So it was brilliant. And you just get that little bit of a suggestion of summer is trying really hard to be here. So we're literally adding the smaller ones. These are the 5s onto either side, like that. If I hold that up, you can see how that's. So if
really
you wanted a different look, you could leave it like that and bead on with more of the larger beads, or your rice beads if you wanted a different look. And now what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to add one more of the faceted beads to either side.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add a gold spacer bead on either side. And this is where the magic's going to happen. And then I'm going to cross my beading thread through another one of the faceted beads.
Ah, okay.
So back through. So I've literally crossed my threads over inside that bead, and then I'm just literally going to pull that across, and ta-da!
Oh, that's gorgeous!
There's your magic. And it's amazing how just the tension of doing that makes those eye pins stand up and sort of, it gives you a different look. So there you go, that's the focal point of that necklace, and then you just bead on standardly from there. And I use some of the smaller beads just next to the circle so that it sat nicely, and then you can just bead on from there on in.
Isn't that lovely? That really does come together beautifully, and I can totally see now why you used 7, 6, and 5, because it gives you that. It gives you that what the spokes of the sun sits in a really, really beautiful way. It just looks like such a wearable piece of jewellery as well. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
And it stays like that beautifully when it's on the neckline.
It
doesn't move around too much because you've got the tension in there from your beading thread. It actually keeps it nice and still. And it is just a really nice piece to wear. And it's just a little bit of sunshine in your wardrobe.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Thank you so much, Sarah. That's beautiful.
You're welcome.
Now, to go with this gorgeous kit, I've got some amazing gemstones here.
Wow. These are so rich.
Now, yeah, it is, isn't it? This is definitely going to add so much to this kit. How about a strand of gorgeous golden bronzy coloured hematite?
Very nice, I love that.
And how about another strand of bronzy coloured hematite as well? Faceted rounds. These are 5mm. These are 5mm. These are 4mm. And then graduated rounds of genuine natural garnet. Now, this is going to add so much to this kit, isn't it? It looks, I mean, that on its own is beautiful. With the gemstones you're going to be getting here, though, with all these pieces of jewellery, whether it's with the earrings, whether it's with the pieces that you just saw the demonstration on, that is going to add so much, isn't it, Sarah?
It is, and I've got 9 pieces out of the kit already.
Yeah.
Can you imagine adding that on, how many more pieces you could get?
Oh, you could make well over a dozen.
And I think those hematite would look amazing with the waxed cord, with the 2 tones of waxed cord. And again, very masculine jewellery if you want to go on that direction, or with the ribbon. Then with the garnet, you're adding that richness, but a slightly feminine tone in there. So you've got lots that you can use and lots of different directions. And those faceted hematite are amazing.
Yeah.
The sparkle they add to your jewellery.
Yeah, this is going to add even more glamour. And even with the black agate as well, already a very, very elegant gemstone, even with the black agate, can you imagine the gorgeous kind of bronzy coloured hematite with the black agate? I mean, that's just going to look incredible. Now, this is called Pure Elegance, this bundle, and we're going to give it to you for an amazing price. Remember what I keep on saying about today's show and the bundles on today's show? The prices are exceptional on today's show. They really, really are incredible. For everything here, you should be paying almost £15. Now, for me, that sounds like a ridiculously low price, considering this time last year how much our strands of garnet were here on Jewellery Maker. Today, we're going low.
Wow.
3 strands of gemstones. And we're not talking about any gemstones, we're talking about brand new coppery, bronzy coloured hematite. This is a variety of hematite which has only really just arrived here at Jewellery Maker. And your natural garnet graduated 5 to 12 millimetre plain rounds as well. That is amazing. And as Sara quite rightly says, she's made 9 pieces of jewellery from this kit already. By adding these gemstones, that would take your jewellery count maybe to, I don't know, 12, 15, 16 pieces of jewellery. It really is going to add so much to this kit. And even if you just want to get this on its own, it's a fantastic deal, isn't it? We did say today, you know, a lot of the bundles today are going down to the most ridiculous prices. And today it's your chance to add to your order, to build up your stash. Arguably, these are stash essentials. I mean, they could be, couldn't they, Sarah, don't you think?
But definitely, because they're great to add with any colour gemstone, any of your rich tones, so any of your autumn tones, even things like your darker amethyst tones, your rich royal tones, they will work so well. Blues, they're going to go amazing with blues and greens. They're almost like one of those neutrals, because we add gold findings to pretty much every gemstone.
Yeah.
There isn't a gemstone out there that a jeweller wouldn't set in fine gold. So, you know, that sort of tone will go with every single gemstone. And
Definitely.
it's just, you know, you've got your blacks, your whites, your clears, and now you can put those golden tones into your neutrals box. And if you're like me, I have my colours toned out in storage boxes so that I have ones that I can just reach to, and they would be one that I would be reaching for all the time.
And not to mention which, garnet is a household name. People have heard of garnet. They associate garnet with fine jewellery. So to be able to have, the best of both worlds here is just amazing. And to get it for that amazing price point, that is just ridiculous. For 3 strands, amazing, amazing, amazing. Gorgeous, well done. So many of you on the phone lines at the minute. Please do hold the lines. We'll answer your call as soon as we can.
They're amazing.
I think that's gorgeous.
They are amazing.
There's still some of these left if you want to add them to your order. Should we go over to the Wall of Fame and see some of your incredible designs? Let's go over to the Wall of Fame, see some of your incredible designs. Hold the lines if you're on the phone to this gorgeous bundle. There's still some left. We're back. I've got the first Wall of Fame entry here, which is number 290. This is beautiful.
Very elegant.
Very elegant indeed. Sent in by Caroline, who's from Oxford, who said, I bought the cloudy quartz drops from you last year, but apart from making myself earrings, I hadn't done anything with the rest until I saw the beautiful cloudy quartz faceted rounds. Then the necklace developed. All materials are from Jewellery Maker apart from the sterling silver chain, which is from my warehouse of a stash. Now just needs someone with a long, elegant neck to buy it. Caroline, I think that is gorgeous. And do you know, at the minute, there are lots of dresses about which have got those plunging necklines. Yeah, come on, Ollie, you know the ones I mean. With long kind of plunging necklines. And they'd be, I mean, unfortunately, I can't wear them at the minute because I've barely been busted. But you know, long plunging necklines. And necklaces like this, oh my goodness me.
Either that, or if you've got a slightly higher neckline but a dark dress, it would look beautiful, because it would come, you know, if you've got the ones like the halter neck dresses over one of those, if it was dark. So even if you don't want to have that plunging neckline, you could wear that over the top of a darker piece. Yeah, it would look amazing.
Even with a polar neck, actually.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely. It's a seasonal sort of piece. You could wear it all year round. So, you know, you could wear that with your winter woolies. It would look lovely.
Definitely, that's gorgeous. Thank you so much, Caroline. That's a really lovely piece of jewellery. Thank you.
Both Carol and I said this one is definitely a tutti frutti.
Tutti frutti!
It's 291 and it's from Sue in Cheshire. Look at that, all those colours. This is my entry for the Wall of Fame. I used a bright strand of multicoloured shell squares with lots of teeny tiny seed beads in between to make an enormously long necklace that can be worn, wrapped around many times around the neck. It's so bright it goes with lots of different clothes and will be perfect for taking away on holiday.
Definitely.
That's going to go with all your maxi dresses.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it? It's just going to look amazing.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. So many beads on there. That must have taken you hours to make. Number 288 here. Beautiful. And this looks like citrine. Looks like gems of distinction as well. Sent it by Leslie, who says, hi all. This is my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. A simple bracelet made from citrine drops and a beautiful sterling silver flower clasp, all from Jewellery Maker. I know it's a simple rethreading design, but the gems of this quality and beauty, you don't want to mess around with them. Yellow is usually not a colour I go for, but these are so summery and glow in the light that I've now decided to add to my collection and make peridot citrine, make a peridot and citrine necklace to go with it. Maybe next time on the maybe my next Wall of Fame entry. That'd be really nice to see actually peridot and citrine together in a design like this. And that's from Leslie. Thank you so much, Leslie. That's gorgeous. And even though the design is simple, so effective, isn't it?
I think sometimes, as I said, you know, the simple designs do work and they're really easy pieces to wear. And I found a lot of the time that simple pieces are the pieces I sell. People sometimes want a feature piece, a statement piece, but often they want an everyday piece, and you sell more of the everyday pieces than I do of my statement pieces.
Yeah, gorgeous.
So
thank you.
It's easy
Stunning.
to wear. Okay, I've got 292. And this is from Sue in Wolverhampton. Hi all, this is my little girl bangles, so dainty, made with 0.8mm and 0.5mm wire and pearl beads. Also made the hook and eye from 0.8mm wire. Love the show. We'll miss Carol when she goes on maternity leave. She's so funny with all her songs, and that's from Sue in Purton near Wolverhampton.
Thanks, Sue. I'm going to miss everyone here as well. It's going to be rubbish, apart from the fact I have a baby, which will be amazing, but I'll miss all you.
We'll miss you.
We will. Still want to see everyone. Number 289, maybe we can do like a live link up.
I think so.
From the living room. 289, is this a wire wrapped ring? It looks like it.
Yes, it is.
That's beautiful. That's sent in by Sharon, who's from Staffordshire, who says, hello everyone. Super quick Wall of Fame entry this week. A wire weave spiral ring with a purple crackled agate bead. These have been very popular with friends who appear to be ordering them in lots of colours. I'm looking forward to working with some beautiful rose quartz that I received from Jewellery Maker this week. Hearts and faceted drops and rounds and faceted mystic rounds as well. I can't wait. And that's from Sharon Bowers in Staffordshire. That is gorgeous, and your wire work is so neat, Sharon.
It'll take me forever. I'm so slow at wire work, but it's amazing.
It's gorgeous, Sharon. Thank you so much for that. That's really, really beautiful, and I can imagine a real hot seller. Now, I've just been given this bundle. Is this coming up after the break? Tourmaline and white quartz faceted drops. This stunning bundle is coming up in just a few seconds. Wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Do not go anywhere. There is so much coming up within the next hour. Our bundles are going to be going down the same kind of price points. They're going to be of the same kind of quality as well. Do not go anywhere. This is coming up in just a couple of seconds. Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Would you like to try a new hobby? Then why not give us a call on 0800 644 655 and we'll send you a free copy of our DVD and booklet to help you get started. You don't even need to make an order. Get involved with Jewellery Maker.
Add to your collection with our Silver Art Clay DVD full of handy tips and instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Natalia Coleman in her step-by-step guide to make this glamorous inner goddess pendant, featuring a variety of different techniques that will help you develop your skills. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we have a commitment to providing genuine gemstones. We do that by up to 3 lab tests, and we have our own in-house gemologists. That therefore means that when we say genuine gemstones, that's exactly what you're getting.
Here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we are happy to announce that our studio store is now open. If you attend any of our courses, you can now browse through special items, get exclusive discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Become an exclusive customer at the studio store. For more information on available courses and dates, please contact our call centre. The new studio store. The experience just got better.
Buying jewellery online from us has just become even easier with our new streamlined checkout service. We've made some little changes to make our website more accessible for all of the different ways you shop online, and now it's even easier using a mobile phone or tablet. Once you have added your items to your shopping basket, you can decide to check out now or save for later. Saving an item for later means you can easily find them in your own time, but don't forget to check back soon, as all our items are selling fast. One of just a few changes that will make buying jewellery from us even easier.
Oh, just having a chat there about bananas. I love bananas. Maggie loves bananas. Maggie has 2 bananas a day. I only have 1 banana a day. Sarah doesn't like bananas.
No, don't like the smell of them or anything.
Do you not? That's well, I've only recently got into bananas, I have to say, but they are nice. Love a good old banana. And apparently, I think I got an email about bananas and all the benefits of bananas, and they're meant to be amazing for you if you're feeling a bit blue, if you're hungry, if you've got stitch. Maggie, do you want to interject with some?
I will send you a link. 25 powerful reasons why you should eat bananas.
There you go. Maggie is going to forward me a link. I can't wait. 25 powerful reasons why you should eat bananas.
It's brilliant. I'm going to do it after.
I also got an email sent to me the other day by my father-in-law. 100 uses for WD-40. Honestly, you can use it for everything. Cleaning barbecues. I can't think of any more. You tried a what the other day, Kim? A prawn. You've never eaten a prawn before until the other day. Do you not like it? I love prawns. Do you like prawns,
I
Sarah?
love prawns. I absolutely love them. My husband doesn't like them, but I love them.
You've only just tried... How old are you, Kim? You've only just tried a prawn. Chloe's never eaten a prawn. Right, okay, this weekend I'm bringing prawns in and I'm going to make Chloe eat one live on air. Chloe, why have you never eaten prawns before? Because she doesn't eat fish. I love fish.
How can you not eat
I love fish. I had fish pie yesterday for my lunch. I'm having trout tonight, which my dad caught a couple of weeks ago. I've got fish cakes in the freezer. I love fish.
Favourite comfort foods are fish finger sandwich.
Fish finger sandwiches, they're amazing. Fish fingers, chips and beans, also a really good dinner. Anyway, enough of us and our crazy food habits. Should we do a bundle? I think that's probably a good idea. Right, look at this gorgeous strand. This is amazing. These are like little droplets of crystal cool water from a mountain stream. They are. Look at this. Oh, don't you think? Don't you think?
I love those. They're lovely.
Like beautiful, icy structures. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Stunning, faceted drops of clear quartz, crystal clear quartz. They're gorgeous, aren't they? They've all been top drilled. They're so pretty, aren't they? Now, the wonderful thing about this is you can set these with other clear gemstones, with other white gemstones, with other really pure gems, or you could get really awesome brightly coloured beading thread, maybe some bright pink beading thread, maybe set them with other genuine gemstones which are very bright, and they'll take on that personality, they'll take on that colour, which is really amazing. It's a great thing about clear colourless gemstones like white quartz is the fact that they will take on the personality of whatever you put them with. I like them just like this. Approximately, you're going to be getting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. You're getting about 30, 31 on a strand. Now, you could make this into beautiful drop-like earrings. Ollie's actually made the suggestion, could you make them into stud earrings? I've seen guest designers make studs before out of, it's probably 0.6mm gauge wire, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could probably make stud earrings out of these, don't you think, Sarah?
You could, or you could make even a little flower design that would, and then just take it through into the stud.
Ah!
Take 5 of those together and bring them together. They would actually then make a little flower shape.
See, that is why Sarah's a guest designer. That is why Sarah is a guest designer, because she thinks of things like that. So connecting 4 or 5 of them together in the centre, because they're top drilled, so you can get that flower shape. Yeah, and get the wire going through the centre. They'd make gorgeous stud earrings, wouldn't they?
You'd also make beautiful little tops for Kirby grips, for bridal hairstyles.
Nice, yeah, definitely.
So, you know, if you use those just on the little, if you were doing like a French pleat or a bun, just to pop those in, just like 4 or 5 on the top, just wired onto a hair grip.
Wouldn't that be lovely if you had maybe your daughter or granddaughter or niece was about to either be a flower girl at a wedding or was going to take a ballet exam, something like that. Just lovely little things to have. Oh, that's really nice. I used to have my hair tied back with a rubber band when I was younger and I did ballet exams. So you know, that's just child in the 80s. Yeah, that wasn't mined anywhere. Yeah. There we go. I'd much rather have had little Kirby grips with beautiful little gemstones on. Then we'll give you another strand of genuine gemstones. This is genuine tourmaline. Now, we had a strand of tourmaline on the show yesterday. It sold out quicker than anything. It was like a rat up a drain pipe. So many of you came in to get that beautiful strand of beautiful tourmaline. The quality was beautiful. The quality was beautiful. You are going to be getting these beautiful little 5mm round tourmalines, and just look at the variance in colour and quality. They're so lovely. Some of these are clear, some of them have, well, not necessarily clear, but some of them do have moments of clarity. Some are completely opaque, some are translucent, but look at the range of colour you're going to be getting there as well. And that's really everything from your rubellite tones through to your sapphire tourmaline tones, through to your almost chrome tourmaline colours, and your beautiful indicolite tones as well. It's really, really lovely. You get a sense of the host rock where this gemstone is from, the natural organic qualities that are present when this gemstone is forming. So you're getting really polar opposites here, but they work together beautifully, don't they? Because they're similar kind of size. Now the white quartz is $7.95 on its own, which I think is amazing considering you're going to be getting loads, and about 30, 31 individually faceted drops. Now, how do you fancy today getting your white quartz for $7.95 and then getting the tourmaline added on to this bundle for just a couple of pounds? Because that is exactly what is happening today. Wow. Tourmaline, first of all, tourmaline for less than a tenner. Tourmaline for $9.95. Tourmaline, genuine tourmaline. Think of some of the highest end gemstones in the world, gemstones which don't just demand hundreds of pounds per piece of jewellery, but you know, thousands of pounds per piece of jewellery. Indicolite, Paraiba tourmaline, Sapphira tourmaline, Crozera rubellite, Pedonera bicoloured tourmaline. These are some of the highest end gems in the world, and you're getting a strand of tourmaline from the same family. Yeah, it's bead quality, but you're getting tourmaline for this kind of a price. And then we say, no, it's not just that. It is highly faceted drops of white quartz as well. So we're not talking about white quartz nuggets or chips, gemstones which have essentially just been tumbled. No, these have been individually faceted, almost briolette cuts, which is one of the most challenging, which is one of the most expensive cuts you can apply to any gemstone. We've added this onto this incredible bundle as well, which is just wonderful. And both of them today for that amazing, amazing, amazing price point. Just lovely. I think together they look wonderful. Separately, wonderful as well. Because I do have a bundle that's coming up a little bit later on in the show, which of course this white quartz will go beautifully with, which is this one here. Yeah, I know. all of our bundles today, oh my goodness me, the price points are just amazing. This is coming up with the white quartz, gorgeous, with the tourmaline, wonderful. What else could you add to kind of tie these two strands together? Okay, I'm thinking quartz, but I'm thinking pink, so I'm thinking rose quartz, because you are going to be getting pinks in your rose quartz and pinks and reds in the tourmaline. Look at how that rose quartz binds together these two total opposite strands. It's kind of sits in the middle, doesn't it? And it draws them together because you've got two quartz strands here, and you've got pinks to go with the pinks and the reds in this strand here. So if you know, think about tying these together. But you know that bundle we did just a few seconds ago with the gorgeous bronzy coloured hematite and the garnet? Do you remember the price point for that? Yeah, do you remember how fantastic that was? Wouldn't that look wonderful with this? Because of course you've got the reds from the garnet, you've got the golds, which will go with absolutely everything about these two strands. So think about putting it together like that as well. Wonderful, wonderful genuine gemstone strands there. Just gorgeous. You could even put it with the presenter's pick, which is coming up today, which is sapphire and gorgeous pink coated quartz as well. So, sorry, pink topaz, I do beg your pardon, fuchsia pink topaz. So, loads and loads and loads of possibilities with this incredible bundle because you are getting two opposite gemstones. Just gorgeous. I've got loads of you joining us today on the web and on the phones. It really is going to be one of those shows today where you've got to be watching, you've got to be expecting some amazingly low price points today. Lower than honestly, lower than I've seen before on a lot of these bundles. It really is going to be one of those shows today. Well done. So, gorgeous bundle there. Well done. Now, got a brand new strand now. Brand new strand. It's a brand new strand. Brand new strand. It's a brand new strand. Brand new strand. It's a brand new strand. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, Phil Collins. Do you hear about the dentist? The dentist, Phil McCavity. Phil McCavity, because because if you have a cavity, he can fill it with a filling. Yeah. Fill my cavity. Phil McCavity. Phil McCavity. Sorry, Cassie. Sorry. Right. You know the white quartz that we bought you in the last bundle? Why not try suspending them in here? Why not try popping the white quartz in these little hollow rectangles? They look gorgeous, don't they? Aren't they stunning? Yeah. These beautiful cloudy quartz hollow rectangles. Oh my goodness me. I love them. I love them for lots of different reasons. Mainly because of the gemstone that they are made out of. Cloudy quartz. The first time I just had a flashback. The first time I ever saw cloudy quartz was on the Late Show, on the first Late Show we ever brought you. Yeah, in fact, I think it was the first strand I ever bought you on the Late Show. Cloudy quartz. And since then, we've hardly had any cloudy quartz in stock. And I've always thought, well, why haven't we had more cloudy quartz in stock? Because it's a shade, just like black and white is. It's very, very versatile. You get a wonderful texture going through it. You get lots of different shades as well going through cloudy quartz. Everything from kind of dove greys to kind of storm cloud colours to kind of thunder cloud kind of colours. It can be very, very dark or very, very light and ethereal. And just recently, over the last couple of weeks, we've had a couple of strands of cloudy quartz in. And what has happened to those gorgeous strands of cloudy quartz? They've all sold out pretty much. Now, I love the shape of these. I think they're wonderful. You can suspend gemstones in the center of them. You can make your own gemstone links and weave those links through the holes. You could probably do something really interesting with maybe a ring design with these as well, don't you think, Sarah? You could probably make something.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What I quite like to do is make like 5 little beads in a circle and suspend them on top of it.
That's a nice idea,
you know,
yeah.
Get the smaller sort of 3mm, 4mm beads, you can make like a little flower and pop it on the top and then take it through the holes.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to wire that onto a ring if you wanted to, or you know, you could do all sorts of different things with them. Or can you imagine just having one large sort of, let's say a pearl or something on top of that and then
nice
wired into a
idea.
ring? That would look really nice.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we've got these big hematites here. Maybe you could use these big hematites with them.
Yeah.
I think that would work, don't you?
Don't see why not. It looks lovely.
Yeah, why not? We've got some pearls coming up a bit later on in today's show, actually, which I think you're right, Sarah. I think they would go really, really beautifully with them. I think it's the fact that you've got such a versatile gemstone here. It's such a lovely shaded gemstone as well. Examples are going to be very, very light or very, very dark. There's lots of texture with this gemstone as well, and you really get a sense that this is a genuine gemstone. Couldn't be mistaken for anything synthetic, any glass or plastic. Now today, this strand is going to offer you a massive carat weight. Massive carat weight. You're getting 260 carats of cloudy quartz here. Now, because it's such a large carat weight, that clearly means you're going to be getting a lot of gemstones here. There are dozens of gemstones on this strand, which means maybe dozens of rings, or loads and loads of pairs of earrings, or maybe really, really interesting connectors to put onto necklaces and bracelets. Brand new strand today, going down to one great price for you as well. Now, pretty much all of the cloudy quartz we've been bringing you over the last couple of weeks has sold out, which is wonderful. And it's a testament to how versatile this gemstone actually is. Give us a call on our free phone number or get involved on our website JewelleryMaker.com, because today this is a gemstone which just seems at the minute it just can do no wrong. It's just such a popular gem, and today this is your deal. Give us a call when you can or get involved on our website. Yeah, being able to take gemstones of this kind of quality, this kind of ilk, with a really unusual size, really unusual shape on them, and of course with such versatility and such a diverse quality, being able to take it this low is just a sign of how our buying power is increasing here on Jewellery Maker. And it really, really is. Maybe 18 months ago we would have been able to bring you cloudy quartz. Undoubtedly we would have been able to. But would we have been able to show you a price point similar to this? I highly, highly, highly doubt it. And that is because our buying power has got so much stronger over the last few months, over the last 12 months definitely. So we can bring you gemstones like this and demand lower prices, so we can pass that saving on to you. And we're everywhere. Prices of everything seems to be going up, whether it's a tank of petrol or whether it's a price for, I don't know, everything from nail varnish to hair products to your weekly shop. Prices on Jewellery Maker, if anything, seem to be coming down. It really is incredible. And it's just a sign of our buying power getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And that's because of you, because of course you are the key to you are the key to Jewellery Maker and why we're growing. What a fantastic deal though. Do make this one yours. You've got a really interesting shape and size there. Fantastic for rings, for necklaces, and as Sarah says, using with other gemstones, layering other gemstones on top of these. Just a great idea. Well done. Lots and lots and lots of you joining us today. Well done. Woo! Now, yet again, I've got something amazing for you. Now, whereabouts is this? Yeah, I've got it here. These are amazing. I think it was last week or the week before we had a delivery of these clasps. And they happened on the Late Show more recently than the Day Show, and that's because we've had very, very, very low quantities of the ones that we had left over from the last delivery that we had. The clasps that I'm referring to are these hand-made 925 sterling silver clasps. Now these are pretty amazing. If I just pop it down here, you can see a cabochon cut gemstone, very, very large cabochon cut lapis lazuli. Amazing genuine gemstone there, which has been bezel set into 925 sterling silver, with 3 eyelets on one side, 3 on the other side. It's also got a little prong here which you press down and you unclip it. It is your very own clasp, okay? Now these are handmade. If I just push it in, you'll hear a click. There it is. The quality of these clasps, I think, is unparalleled. They are so well made. It is quite unbelievable. Cass, would you mind passing me that necklace just there? See at the bottom there? No, that one there. Yeah, thank you, Livy. Using these clasps in your jewellery, whether it's in a necklace or in a bracelet, is going to create a feature. Whether you want to have the clasp at the front of the piece of jewellery, just like lovely Rosanna has done here, or whether you want to have it at the back of the piece of jewellery is entirely up to you. But using a clasp like this is not only going to add tons of design quality to your jewellery, but obviously if you want to go and sell that piece of jewellery on, goodness me, think about how much more you'll be able to sell that piece of jewellery for because it's got a clasp on it like this. It really does create the most beautiful, beautiful feature. Now this is low in stock, okay? It's a 925 sterling silver handmade clasp with a lapis lazuli cabochon gemstone in there as well. The quality on these clasps is quite outstanding. There's loads and loads and loads of sterling silver on this, as you can see. It's got the 925 stamp on the back, which is fantastic. It's over 3 grams of 925 sterling silver in this clasp alone, which is just amazing. Now, we haven't got very many of these left. They do go very, very quickly indeed. They're very, very popular because they're so simple to add onto your pieces of jewellery. Today, for this gorgeous lapis lazuli clasp, we are going to go lower than I was expecting. Kim just told me how low we're going to go. Here's your deal today for this incredible clasp. Now, isn't that amazing? There's over 3 grams of 95 sterling silver in this. Isn't it gorgeous? I just love it. Sarah, this can make all the difference to your piece, can't it? It
will. It makes the difference between it just being, you know, a piece of beaded jewellery to it being an amazing feature piece of boutique jewellery.
Yeah, exactly.
It completely just changes the feel of the piece. It changes the way that you're going to wear the piece. Again, you know, you can have that clasp round the front, so it allows you to have different designs. And I just think they're so beautiful, and the mechanism on them is so well made.
It really is.
When we first came in, I had to just get hold of one of them and just had to see what the mechanism was like, and they are brilliant. They're absolutely amazing. And I think especially if you put a lot of work into a really beautiful piece, or you put some gemstones that are particularly of great value into that piece, you want a clasp that's so secure but also really adds to the piece of jewellery. It
really does, and that is the main thing. I think it still feels secure, even though it is highly decorative, really, really decadent, and it's going to add so much to your jewellery. It still feels secure and safe, and that is the main thing. And if you're going to be passing something down from generation to generation, you want it to have that kind of inherent value. This, I think, can add that kind of inherent value quality to your jewellery. It's so, 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 so beautiful. I love it. Well done. What a fantastic clasp. I just love it. Definitely a hit for me. We do them in rose quartz. We've had them in smoky quartz and black onyx as well, and they've just been unbelievably popular, which is great. Right, where are we going now, lovey? Ah, brilliant. Now, we've got a huge bundle of pure and simple gemstones here. It's gorgeous. It really is amazing. The great thing about this bundle is I know that there are going to be lots of different kinds of people coming in to get this today. Whether you are looking for that ultimate bridal bundle, whether you're looking for stash essentials, whether you're looking to freshen up a design that you've made and make it more sparkly and bring it more into daytime design qualities, or if you're just looking for a great deal. I think this is going to suit everyone today. Now, what are you going to be getting? Let me show you. Magnesite cross-shaped beads. I love the off-white quality of these beads. I think they look amazing. Each one is different to the next. Each one has a beautiful quality to it, which is totally unique. These are 8 to 9 millimeter white magnesite cross-shaped beads. Just gorgeous. 80 carats in total. Follow that with white agate 6mm plain rounds. Gorgeous, almost smoky white gemstones there. They are really, really beautiful, aren't they? Gorgeous white, cloudy agate 6mm rounds. Really, really beautiful. These are both essential strands for your stash. Corner drilled cubes of white quartz. Look at those. Aren't they stunning? Corner drilled cubes of white quartz. Now these are going to give you loads of luster. Look at that. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous, gorgeous luster, beautiful quality, amazing clarity and adamantine luster and brilliance there. Lovely, lovely gemstone to use. Now don't forget, you can add anything you want to this, any colours, any qualities that you want to this, and they're going to look great. Crackled quartz plain rounds. These are enormous. Look at the size of these. These are huge 12mm rounds. They're gorgeous, aren't they? The clarity is amazing and the texture within these gemstones is outstanding. So that light is just going to flash and reflect from the inner qualities inside this gemstone strand. So we're up to 4 strands already. Next, white pearls. Genuine freshwater cultured pearls. Probably the most classic of all pearls, the white pearl. These are well, they're described as Casey pearls. I wouldn't describe them as Casey pearls. I'd probably describe these actually as button pearls, actually, because they're slightly kind of rondelle shape, which is lovely. Casey pearls tend to be a lot more petite, so I wouldn't describe these as Casey pearls. More of a button pearl. But anyway, classic colour, classic quality. We're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands. And I've got one final strand. This is gorgeous. Teardrop shapes of the most beautiful, stunning white shell. These are top drilled, fan-shaped beads, and they are all, I love these beads. Whether you use them, as Sarah suggested a little bit earlier on actually, with the drops that we had, you know, those white quartz faceted drops, making a beautiful floral design out of these. Just beautiful, making a beautiful flower design, or making just a selection of earrings. Using these as bridal pieces, wonderful. Using them as stash essentials, great. Keeping them in your stash just because you know that they're a great deal. Getting this today because it is going to be a great deal. Whatever your reason is today, it's the right reason. There are 6 strands of gemstones here, so more than enough to make dozens of pieces of jewellery. We've seen how much jewellery Sarah's been able to make with just 3 strands of gemstones. How many more pieces are you going to be able to make with an extra 3? There are so many strands here. Now, you should be paying for all of this just over £30. You're going to be making a saving today. Every single one of the bundles that you've seen today has been an absolutely amazing price. It's had the winning formula, hasn't it? Really, really has done. And this is no exception, because today this gorgeous, pure bundle is yours. Now, isn't that incredible? Isn't that amazing? Where else could you go and get a strand of genuine freshwater cultured pearls and expect to pay less than £4 for that strand? Where else could you go and get this beautiful strand of, oh, I don't know, shell and expect to pay less than £4 a strand? Where else could you go and expect to pay less than £4 for any one of these strands? Because that essentially is what you're getting today. That is the kind of deal you are getting today. It really is. And oh my goodness me, however you want to use this, whether it's a bridal project or whether you're just coming to get it because it's a great deal, it's the right reason to come in and get this. Knowing that you've got gemstones like this to fall back on, knowing that you've got gemstones like this to make pieces of jewelry out of over the upcoming weeks and months is just gonna, it's just gonna make you feel a lot more relaxed about making your jewelry. Sarah, you know, I mean, it's similar actually. It's similar to having a store cupboard with kind of baking essentials in, like plain flour, self-raising flour, bicarbonate of soda, baking powder, sugar, vanilla essence. Having all those things ready, so you know that at any time you could bake that cake. Yes. Perfect. It just, you know that you've got them. And it's the same way with gemstones like this, isn't it?
It is. I thought it was, a lady made a comment on the Facebook site that she ran out of eye pins and had to go and get them from elsewhere.
Right.
She wasn't a happy lady because what she bought was not of our quality.
Yep.
And B, was an awful lot more money. But how annoying is it when you've got that idea?
Yeah.
You've got that inspiration, and it's fleeting, that inspiration. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
You've got to grab it while it is. But if you've got that inspiration, or as you say, you need to make that present in a hurry, you've got your amazing stash there, and the tones you've got there would suit everybody. So,
Yeah.
you know, you can make beautiful pieces of jewellery that you know you can give to anybody as a birthday present or as a Christmas gift. Again, you can make lovely pieces of household decoration as well out of those.
Sew these onto cushions, sew them onto, I don't know. Yeah, there are so many things you could do with these.
Yeah.
But not only that, Sarah, how often, and I'd be interested to find out actually, how often do jewellery makers sit down to make a bracelet and that's all they make? Very, very rarely. You sit down, you make a bracelet, and I'll just make a pair of earrings to go with it. I might make another little stretchy bracelet because I think my mum might like this as well. And before you know it, you've made half a dozen pieces of jewellery when you initially sat down to just make one. You've got to have the gemstones there, you've got to have the tools there, because otherwise you're just going to get frustrated. So having a stash like this, whether it is just a stash, and you can call it on any time, or whether you're going to be using these for something really, really specific, whatever your reason to get this today, either it's a great deal or they're stash essentials, it's going to be the right reason to come in and get it. And I think with this, you cannot go wrong. It's beautiful, isn't it? Gorgeous. Code for this is CBGC 68. We've got less than 20 of those available now. Well done. That's a whopper cheeky, that one. Gorgeous. Yay. You are kidding me. Right. Kim, what is the name of this bundle? What's the name of this? Silver Surfer. This is another one of Scott's bundles. Hence the name. I don't think he really understands what a Silver Surfer is. But anyway, so Kim, can we rename this bundle at all? Oh, I don't know. She says it's not possible. It's not possible. I've made a few bundles over the last couple of weeks. One of them was called "It's Amazing and It's Under a Tenner." That was amazing. We had a bundle yesterday which Scott called Moonstone and Labradorite Duo, and it was just kind of really, you're going to call it that? So we changed the name of the bundle to "It's Amazing and It's Under a Tenner." That's all I'm going to say about this bundle. That's all I'm going to say about it. Giving you massive hints there. Yeah, massive hints. Forget that name. That name's rubbish. The gemstones are amazing though. Silver Surfer. I think it's because of these surfy gemstones. Yeah? Surfy gemstones. So you've got your organic shell. I can see where it's coming from. Don't get me wrong. So you've got your beautiful shell-like gemstones. Can you see that? Gorgeous. So you've got these beautiful little hollow coins which are 8mm in diameter. You're going to be getting, of course, blues, pinks, greens, purples, which is all that gorgeous kind of pearlescence, iridescence coming off this gorgeous shell. So you're going to be getting your surfy gemstones. And are you going to be getting silvery gemstones? Well, yeah, you are actually, because you've got beautiful labradorite. Yeah, just stunning. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous labradorite. This is full of labradorescence, which of course is the natural optical property which labradorite, well, not all labradorite, but great quality labradorite has. Now, you have got another strand of gemstones here. Genuine freshwater cultured pearls, which are silver. These are amazing. Genuine freshwater cultured pearls. Now, this is a strand of pearls that Kim was going on about earlier on to go with the cloudy quartz that we brought you for $9.95. Yeah. Oh, I like that. They look really great together, don't they? So you've got 3 strands of gemstones there. Your shell, your natural labradorite, your genuine freshwater cultured pearls. Would you like to see a couple of pieces of jewellery that have been made by the lovely Suzanne? Do you want to see some lovely pieces? I've got a lovely necklace and bracelet set here, which is just gorgeous. Beautiful pieces. You can see how the gemstones all work together really, really well. She's used the holes in the centre of the shell as well, inside of the donuts, which is great. Beautiful bracelet here as well. She's done a simple ladder weave with the shell and the labradorite, which looks amazing. Again, using little spacer beads or head pins. I can't work out what it is. I think it might be spacer beads inside the holes of the white shell donuts, which is just great. Now those two pieces of jewellery there, that bracelet there, how much would you sell that for on your craft stall? I'd probably look at that. That's probably going to take me, oh, I don't know. I'm quite slow when it comes to making jewellery. That'll probably take me, what, 45 minutes to make? It's got lots of great findings in there. There's a lovely clasp on the back, gorgeous, gorgeous gemstones there. I look at that bracelet and I think there's clearly a lot of work that's gone into that. A lot of gemstones. I would not consider selling that for less than £15 on my craft stall. What about you, Sarah?
It would have to be between sort of 12 and 15, yeah. So, you know, it depends on what markets, you know, where your market is, whether you're doing school fairs or whether you're doing more sort of
you can adjust those. Yeah,
so you can adjust your prices, and I do tend to sort of adjust to the environment that I'm selling my jewellery in, but also adjust my stock as well. So I don't always take my higher end pieces to things like school fetes. I take the sort of more stretchy bracelets and sort of silver plated earrings and things like that, where the children can do pocket money prices. And when I'm doing other events, I take the higher end pieces with me. So you've got that flexibility. But yeah, definitely you would be looking to sort of 12 to £15.
Yeah. I think that's a fair enough price. The necklace, obviously, even more, because there's more gemstones. You're getting pearls in there as well. But those are the kind of prices. Maybe £20, £25 for the necklace. Maybe £15 for the bracelets. Your deal today for this bundle is going to be incredible. Like I say, a couple of weeks ago, I made a couple of bundles called "It's Amazing and It's Under £10." And Scott, yesterday, I made Scott change the name of a bundle to "It's Amazing and It's Under £10." And do you know what this is going to go to today? All 3 strands here. Have a look at your deal. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, isn't that incredible? Now, again, and I said this a little while ago, where could you go and get this strand of pearls and expect to pay less than £3 for a strand of pearls? It just would not happen, would it? If it does, goodness me, tell me where you can get them from, because I want to know. I want to buy some. Genuine freshwater culture pearls, genuine natural labradorite, genuine natural shell. Amazing, 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 amazing. Whether you put it with the gorgeous cloudy quartz rectangles that we bought you earlier on, or put it with the silver hematite, which is coming up on today's show, that looks gorgeous. That looks so high end, doesn't it? Just beautiful. Well done. What a fantastic treat for you today. Well done. A treat to end all treats with. And this is the general theme with our bundles today. They are all going down to price points like this. They are just incredible. They really, really honestly are. Do make them yours. You're going to get a 30-day money-back guarantee. You're only paying 2.95p per order, which lasts for the entire day as well. It's great. Loads of you there today. Well done. Right. I've got our sick and brand new kit here. That was meant to be an Australian accent. Freesia Mist. Freesia Mist. Freesia, it's a flower, isn't it? Freesia? It's a flower, isn't it? Yeah. Linda made this kit. Linda. So, lots of gorgeous gemstones. Lots of lovely jewellery. And an amazing deal to go with it. What could be better? Do you want to see? Here we go. Multi-gem strands here, featuring amethyst, white quartz, rose quartz, and prehnite. Lovely, lovely, lovely strands here. I love those soft, gentle tones. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Such a sweet colour combination. Gorgeous, delicate purples, delicate pinks, delicate greens. And then your clear colourless gemstones as well. Speaking of clear colourless gemstones, actually, we've got the beautiful strands here of clear quartz plain 2mm rounds. Now, as soon as you start working with a gemstone or trying to facet or drill a gemstone which is 2mm in diameter, it becomes a lot more difficult to work with. It's like threading the eye of a needle that's very, very small. It's a lot more difficult than threading the eye of a needle that's much, much bigger. When you work with when you're cutting or faceting a gemstone which is a 2mm gem, it becomes a lot more difficult, okay? You've got a strand of 2mm gems here. You've got your faceted rounds of gorgeous multicolour, multi-gems. Then, Amazonite faceted rice beads. Beautiful, gorgeous peppermint tones, spearmint colours. These are gorgeous, aren't they? And this is kind of like a summer holiday tone, isn't it? It's just summer holiday colours right here. These are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous blues and greens, aren't they? Really proper kind of Paraiba tourmaline colours here, aren't they? They're just lovely. And I've got one final strand. Look at this. Amethyst bicones. Oh, I love these. Bicone is without a shadow of a doubt my favourite cut for any beaded gem. I just love it. It adds quality, it adds luster, glamour to any gemstone that you put it with. And it's lavender amethyst. So beautiful, isn't it? Looks like such an expensive cut. I think it's because it is the shape of, pretty much the shape of a diamond, and you think, oh goodness me, it looks like a diamond. It's just so lovely. It has so much quality and glamour to it, doesn't it? Now there's 4 strands of gemstones here. We're also going to offer you a threading pack with monofilament beading thread and elastic, which is great. And 98 silver-plated copper findings. Now these are the newer findings that we have here on Jewellery Maker. And they include eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasps, jump rings, your toggle clasp, your señorita clasp as well, and they are precious metal plated copper findings you're going to be getting here. The quality is wonderful. The quality of these findings, I think, is maybe even better than the packs of 100 findings that we used to be able to bring to you. They really are gorgeous, and we'll see the beautiful way in which Sarah has used these findings in just a couple of seconds. Now, this is a limited quantity kit, okay? Not many of these available at all. I've already got lots of interest on the phone lines here. These kind of colours are going to suit pretty much everyone. They're big selling colours as well. Pinks, purples, blues and greens. Really big sellers. Now, on the graphics it says rose gold plated copper findings. They're not rose gold plated, they're silver plated copper findings, just so you know. Okay, so silver plated copper findings. Limited stock, one great price. You should be paying over £40 for everything here. I'm not surprised considering you're getting bicones, 2mm gemstones as well. Really great quality Amazonite, and of course your multi-gemstone, and of course your findings as well. Today, here's your deal. Amazing. Amazing. This should have been launched at £29.95. Today, £22.95 for such a fantastic quality of genuine gemstones. 98 findings. So think of the amount of pieces of jewellery you can make. Think of the incredible pieces you can make with this. Can you imagine how many pieces you're going to be able to get out of this kit? Gorgeous, isn't it? Well done. Now, let's go and see the beautiful pieces that Sarah has made, because this is just gorgeous. What a fantastic deal. Now, oh, hang on. I've got gemstones coming off the strands now. Sarah, the colours in this kit are just lovely, aren't they? What do you think of them?
They're very tranquil, very elegant, but very easy to wear as well. So they're just an amazing combination of colours. And I just love the different tones of the pale greens you've got there that are almost sort of got the blue running through them. It's a very sort of bluey pale green. It's lovely.
Yeah.
And you've also got that combination with the multi-strand gemstone strands. So you've got you've got those sagey greens in there as well. They're beautiful.
Yeah, you've got everything in here. You've got a cool, calm colours. You've got very soothing colours. But you're still getting a lovely colour combination. It's not too wishy-washy, is it? It's really beautiful.
I think it's just very feminine. It's very easy to wear. It's the sort of pieces, the colours that I love. And it's the sort of colours I look for in pieces of clothing as well. It's that sort of,
that's nice.
It's a really nice tone to wear. It's really nice against the skin.
Yeah, actually that's a tone which, these kind of tones are kind of colours which you could wear. But I think, do you know what, even if you've got fair hair and fairly fair skin like I have, I think you get away with wearing these colours as well. Something in here for everyone, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's just, it's just really easy. I know.
Little dragonfly.
I have to do a cutie one.
It's really cute, beautiful dragonfly necklace here. Isn't that gorgeous?
But I would wear that as a real focal point with a dress, you know, especially in summer. Why not have a bit of fun with your jewellery, you know? And I just think that's just such an easy piece to wear.
Totally agree with you. It's just gorgeous. Lovely use of the chain as well. This necklace on the ends here, this beautiful kind of fan style necklace with the waterfall coming down from it as well. Such a lovely, lovely piece of jewellery, isn't it?
I know, that's just a little bit of extra elegance and a little bit of Downton Abbey type sort of style going on there, and you know, with the Great Gatsby film being out as well, all those sort of tassels are really in, aren't they? But I just think, again, you know, a great one for a summer dress. But again, you know, maybe in winter you'd feel like wearing that over a jumper, you know, just to lift your spirits. I think it would be a really nice one to wear. Yeah, why not? I totally agree. Just lovely. Beautiful little pair of earrings here. These are so simple, but I would wear those every single day. Yes. Yeah, they're gorgeous everyday pair of earrings here. They're so sweet. For somebody who doesn't like too much of a dangly earring, they're great to wear. They're just a really nice, easy to wear pair of earrings. Oh, definitely. And I'm always making jewellery for people who don't want the big shoulder dusters and things like that. So, you know, having something that gives you that element of movement, but not too overpowering. Definitely. And we're finding a lot of guest designers using these big jump rings as features because they are so shiny, aren't they? They're so beautiful. They are, they're lovely, and why not have those on show, you know, rather than just being a mechanism for making jewellery, have it on show as a feature. Yeah, totally. They do add beautiful elegance to your jewellery. Totally agree. Lovely bracelet here with macrame, with the faceted rice beads. Oh, it's just lovely. Yeah, I went a bit macrame mad round the outside. Lovely. It's just a bit different. But I like to sort of have feature pieces like that, you know, because I quite like to, you know, if you don't wear a watch, you know, maybe that's in something instead of wearing a watch, it'd be a really big feature piece on your on your wrist instead. Nice idea. Lovely pairs of earrings here. Where you've used different qualities, you've used the findings again as features rather than just as mechanisms, which is just lovely. Beautiful little quartz bracelet down here as well, which is just soft and delicate, perfect for weddings. Yes. Really, really, really perfect for weddings. And then a gorgeous little ring next to it as well, which I just think is adorable. That's so cute. Another happy happening. It was going to be part of a feature piece for a necklace, and it didn't quite work out, and I just sat with it on my beading tray thinking, what am I going to do with that? And it just sort of folded itself almost into a ring, so it was brilliant. Nothing is wasted, it's gorgeous. And you've used the bicones, which is my favourite shape. Yes. And the technique which we're going to see now, you'll get to see how useful the bicones are, how versatile they are, and how well they slot together. Yes. They're perfect for beady beads, aren't they? They are, and perfect for that little ring, which is what we're going to show you how to make. Yeah, go for it. So, what you need is about a 12-inch piece of beading thread, and add onto your beading thread 5 of your amethyst bicones. So then what you're going to do is take your beading thread back through the first 2. This is where it's a bit unusual. You're going through so not just the first one, the first 2? First 2 beads. So you have 3 at the bottom, and you've threaded back through 2 of the amethyst. Okay. And pull that into a circle. And then what I'm going to do is on one side of my beading thread, I'm going to add on 2 more bicones, and on the other side I'm going to add on 1 bicone. It's just a little bit of a different kind of beady bead technique, isn't it? This is the start of the 30 beady bead. The one that makes the sort of like football shaped ones, where you've got the 5 beads in each circle instead of it being 4. It's the start of that technique. Okay. And then I'm going to take my beading thread back through the single beading bead that I added. So it's going to create me 2 little circles. Now if I flatten this out, you'll be able to see I've got 2 circles. If I get my fingers in there, can you see? It wants to fold up on itself, so that's why I'm just hanging on to it. And if I let go, look, it wants to fold up onto itself. And that is actually the start of that ring shape that you've got there. And if I turn it upside down, you'll see I've got 2. I don't know if I hold it to camera 2. Is that there you go. Yeah, I've got 2 rows on the front and 1 row at the back where my thumb is. There's only 1 stone there. So you can see I've got 2 rows here, and I've only got 1 row underneath. Yeah, I can see that, You can see it. It's a bit difficult to show. Yeah. There we go. And what I'm going to do now, can you see my beading threads actually coming out at the top of that one of those second rows? It's coming out at the top. I'm going to just quickly add 1 more of the bicones onto my beading thread. And I'm going to take that across the top of those ones I have there and back through across the top. Now if I pull that across, you'll see that actually forms across the top and makes the top of the ring.
See, this is where they start to interlock beautifully, these bicones, don't they? They're really lovely.
And now my beading threads are actually coming out opposite directions
sides, yeah,
to the two that are underneath. So I've only got two underneath, and my beading threads coming out in opposite directions from those. This is where now you can add the band of your ring onto these two threads that are popping out. So it's literally just a matter of deciding what you fancy adding on there. I used some of the smaller 2mm beads on that one.
Yeah, you did, yeah, which is nice.
For speed, I'm just going to use some silver spacer beads and the actual bicones, just for speed.
Oh, it just shows you a different way of...
Yeah.
Just a different... A different way of doing it.
Yeah, so you just add these on as many as you need, and if you have got the bead, the ring mandrel, it's great to use that just to see if you've got the right size ring. I just typically wrap these around the ring mandrel just to see if I've got the right size. But I'll just do this quickly so you can see how to finish off the bottom as well. And so it's just one more silver spacer bead, and then I'm just going to crimp this together for you so you can actually see how it's all finished off.
Yeah, lovely.
So that's how I've done the base of the ring, and all you do is take one of the silver crimp beads and cross your beading thread through it.
Okay.
So I'll try and do that without my fingers in the way. Ooh. And just pull that together so you actually get the form of the ring.
Lovely.
And then what you need to do is just leave just a tiny weeny bit of space. Now let's show you, just let the beading thread relax and just get your pliers in there. Just leave that little bit of space.
Just there's not too much tension.
Well, because you want to actually get a crimp cover in there as well. And if you've pulled it too tight, the crimp cover won't actually fit in that gap. And my top tip is, don't cut these off until you've got crimp cover on, because you can actually unsqueeze your crimp putting the crimp cover on. Ah, interesting, okay. It's just, I've done it before, and it's really annoying that you actually get everything cut and then you put your crimp cover on and you think, oh my goodness, and then it pops open. So put your crimp cover on first, check it's good and secure, and then cut off the ends. Yeah, but that would be basically how your ring forms.
Isn't that lovely?
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me. Gorgeous, gorgeous ring there.
So it actually does sit quite proud on the. It's a bit like the hedgehog rings. The sort of the ones that used to have the coulées facing upwards. I don't know if you remember those.
Yeah, I do actually, yeah.
It's a bit like one of those, but just maybe the bicones, and I think just really nice, fun ring to be able to wear, and I think it's a really lovely everyday piece.
Yeah, really stunning. Thank you so much for that, Sarah. That's awesome. Okay. Well, we're doing the 3-strand pack now, Libby. Brilliant. So, $22.95 for this kit. Considering you're going to be getting such beautiful, such versatile and such universal gemstones as well, which everyone could wear, just fantastic. And Sarah again has made so many pieces of jewellery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of jewellery. And she's got loads and loads and loads of findings left over as well. In fact, I've got a little bag of findings that she's got left over.
I know.
And a tassel.
And a tassel, yeah.
Don't forget the tassel. Loads and loads of gemstones, loads and loads of findings left over from this kit. So that's wonderful. It shows you can make even more of these, and you're probably going to have findings left.
There are some of the 2mm beads left in there as well.
Oh, there are, yes.
Yeah, so there's
gorgeous.
Some of those left.
Now, Sarah, I always like to think of adding things onto kits so you can make even more.
Why not?
This is going to be very, very quick indeed. It's going to be very, very quick because it's low in stock and the price point is amazing. Double strands, that's almost 80 centimetres of rose quartz.
Don't need to say anything about those.
It's going to go so well with this gorgeous kit. How about another strand of rose quartz? This time, nuggets of rose quartz. Oh, hello. Really, really lovely strands here. And how about more bicones, lavender amethyst bicones. Now, this is going to go very, very, very quickly indeed. We've got less than 60 of this bundle available. Pretty much everything we bought you on today's show already has already sold out, which is amazing. I've got some beautiful jewellery which has been made by Sue, which is just gorgeous. A beautiful bracelet, stunning pair of earrings, just to give you an idea about what you might want to make from this gorgeous bundle. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, that looks gorgeous.
Really, really beautiful.
So beautiful.
Lovely mixture of textures in this bundle, isn't it? Really, really lovely mixture of textures. Now, this is low in stock. This is already starting to go on the web. It's about to go nuts. Your deal today for the equivalent of 4 strands of gemstones to go with this kit or on its own or with that beautiful pure bundle we bought you earlier on. This is your deal today. You're going to love this. It's crackers, isn't it? Sarah wants it.
I do want it.
It is bonkers.
I just love all those tones anyway. They're
so
me, such
lovely,
me
Sarah.
colours. It's so ethereal, so like butterfly wings. They're just, they're amazing. Like dragonflies on flight. So, you know, they're just that sort of colours that you get in sort of spring and summer. They're just so lovely.
They're soft, they're gentle, they're light. But if you wanted to mix them up with something to make them more evening-y or make them more sophisticated, smoky quartz. Lamella and obsidian, anything like that would really, really richen these up. If you want to put it with this kit, gorgeous, you are going to be working with tones which will effortlessly, and I do mean effortlessly, go together, because look at the colours next to, oh no, this necklace here. I mean, that just looks wonderful. I mean, obviously give it a bit more thought than that, but those colours next to each other look great, don't they?
I'd love to put it with Praise Your Light,
yeah,
or Peridot.
definitely.
Those sorts of, you know, very nature-inspired colours will look amazing with those.
So beautiful. Rose quartz in the equivalent actually of 3 strands, and then your bicones of lavender amethyst, and we're all massive fans of the bicones, you know, it's just fantastic. They lock together so beautifully. You can make a selection of rings that Sarah has just shown us with that lovely kind of variant of the beady bead ring, and it just looks wonderful. It looks so substantial. The colours look wonderful. The luster's incredible, and with gemstones like you're going to be getting here, it's such a wonderful addition to the last kit. So that means that if you got the last kit for £22.95 and you got this bundle, it's going to cost you just over £30, and you are going to be able to maybe even double the amount of jewellery that you're going to be able to make from this from these 2 incredible deals. Well done, just lovely there. Just gorgeous. Less than 20 chances remaining in the building now. We started off with around about 60 of these. We've now got less than 20 available, so do make it yours. We've got so much still to come. We've got rose quartz still to come as well. Silver coloured hematite, genuine freshwater cultured pearls. But let's go and see some of your gorgeous designs on the Wall of Fame. This picture, although a little bit blurry, it features one of the most amazing pieces of wire work I think I've ever seen in my life. It's number 295, sent in by June, who's from Rowdy Readers. Hi June, who says, hi everyone. My tube for this week's Wall of Fame is made from lapis lazuli, magnesite, antique bronze copper wire, all purchased from Jewellery Maker. This is a second bangle that I've made, and I'm quite pleased with the result. Quite pleased? I'll be doing cartwheels if I just made that. That's amazing. Karen, it was great to hear the second verse of Brand New Strand. Have you got a few more verses, please? June, I will get penning them immediately. Best wishes to all. Love from June. That is just gorgeous, June. I can't believe that wire work is so beautiful, isn't it?
And she's only quite pleased with it.
Quite pleased.
It's amazing.
June, I'd love to see you ecstatic about a piece of wire work and just see what it would look like, because that is amazing.
It is. Okay, I have 293 here, and this is from Jeannie. And she says, good morning. Attaches my entry for the Wall of Fame, a pendant made with mystic coated onyx oval bead, 1mm, 0.6 and 0.4 copper wire and seed beads from her stash. Enjoying the show as always. And that's 293, isn't that amazing?
Yeah, that's really lovely.
Lovely.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I've got loads of gold here. 296, someone's been busy with chainmail and used gemstones with chainmail, which is really impressive. Sent in by Jane, who's from Birmingham, who says, the last day of my JM gold and silver jump ring and amethyst. Boo-hoo. But the name says it all. Mine. You can see she's put her name down the bottom here. That is gorgeous, Jane. You are gonna love wearing that piece of jewellery. And do you know what? I think the great thing about chainmail is that I would, you know, if I made myself a piece of jewellery like that, I would pass that down from, you know, from me to my son or daughter. You know, it's something which is going to be in the family for years, that, isn't it?
I have a really old charm bracelet that's very heavy, link gold chain that's been passed down from my great-great-grandmother. It's that sort of piece, it's that sort of feel about it, hasn't it? And it's, as soon as I saw that, I knew it was from Jane.
And you can always add things to this as well, can't you?
Even without reading the name on it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, precisely.
And this one's 294. We've got
Someone's been busy.
Beautiful selection of various styles here. and it's from Annie in Glasgow. Oh, Annie in Glasgow. Not sending anything for a while, trying to decide what to do with all her goodies that you've been tempting her to buy. Tried her hand at the goddess bracelet with amethyst and lovely pink satin cord after Mark's fab demo. Made a macrame memory wire bracelet and matching earrings, and a pyrite and black agate bracelet and earrings. All gifts for my daughter's teachers when we break up this week. Lots of time to make lots more lovely things with all the gorgeous goodies I've been stocking up on. She's got lots of DVDs of new techniques to try with the kids, so she can't wait. Love the show, keep up all the bargains, and that's from Anne in Glasgow.
Thank you, Anne. More from you, please. You've been really busy. I like that. And I've got number 297 here, which looks like a lovely kind of holiday set of jewellery. This is lovely. That's what she says. This is from JM Addict, Lorraine, who's from Mansfield. Hi, all at Jewellery Maker. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I made it to wear with a white dress for my holiday in Cyprus. And I must say it looks stunning, especially with the sun shining on it. I've made it using crackled quartz, silver beads and chain, all from Jewellery Maker. And I also used Stardust spacer beads and flower bead caps from my stash. Thanks to Jewellery Maker for all the amazing deals, gems, amazing designers, and of course the fab presenters. And that's from Lorraine. Lorraine, that is gorgeous. That is just effortless summer jewellery, isn't it?
It is. It's just
beautiful. Just
beautiful,
chuck it on and you're going to feel like $1 million. That's gorgeous. Stunning. Now, coming up, amazing rose quartz fancy cut beads. I don't know what to describe these as actually, which I think is why they've been described as fancy cut beads, because they're like drops, they're like bells. They are just gorgeous. They're faceted drops you're going to be getting, but unlike any kind of faceted drop I've ever seen before. Sarah, how would you describe this strand?
They're like pear drops.
Yeah, they are a bit like pear drops, aren't they? Or sugared almonds.
They're like an angulated faceted pear. Sort of ish.
Angulated faceted pairs of rose quartz coming up in a few seconds. Do not go anywhere. That's a catchy name. We'll see you in a couple of seconds and bring you this incredible strand.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Come and join guest designer Louise Jacobson on our Wirework Rings course. Louise will guide you through how to design a combination of ring styles and shapes. You will learn a variety of techniques, including how to use a ring mandrel, how to design bands and shanks, and how to attach gemstones. The full course includes a selection of colours and gauges of wire, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, and a visit to our museum. All of this for $69.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques. Here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we are happy to announce that our studio store is now open. If you attend any of our courses, you can now browse through special items, get exclusive discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Become an exclusive customer at the studio store. For more information on available courses and dates, please contact our call centre. The new studio store. The experience just got better.
The summer holidays are fast approaching, so make sure you tune into Jewellery Maker on Wednesday the 26th of June for great inspiration and ideas for your holiday jewellery.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Wowza, this is a gorgeous strand, isn't it? A beautiful rose quartz. We just can't decide on a name for this shape. Angulated pear drops. It just doesn't sound very romantic, Sarah. I'm sorry.
It doesn't, does it?
Kerry, any thoughts?
Pear drops.
Just pear drops.
Mm-hmm.
Just pear drops. What do you reckon, Cass?
Squashed pear drops.
Squashed pear drops. That sounds even worse. I just don't know. It's just kind of glistening pear drops. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I'll go with that. The shape is so unusual. They're beautiful, aren't they? They're gorgeous, aren't they? Really, really stunning gemstones here. The facets on these are just gorgeous. I'm not even going to tell you what Paula's suggestion is. Paula, head of channel. I'm not even going to tell you what she said. Paula Bennett, you are single-handedly. She's just. It's ridiculous. No. I'm not even going to repeat what she said. She's on the blower at the minute. Beautiful, faceted drops of gorgeous rose quartz. They're lovely, 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 aren't they? When we normally give you pear drops, they're normally smooth and they don't have really any facets on them. Or we go completely the other way and we bring you briolette cut pears, which are basically very, very, very heavily faceted pear drops. These are kind of halfway in between. I really, really love these. I think they're gorgeous. The great thing about these is you can set them. You can set them either way. You can set them. So they taper downwards, also they taper upwards. You could use them to, you could have kind of two with, I'm trying to explain this, sorry. You can have two with kind of the wider parts facing towards the middle and a gemstone in the centre of them and use them as little bead caps. They're just gorgeous, aren't they? Stunning. Really, really beautiful. And I bet you could actually. Ollie's saying you could probably set them into kind of like a star design, which I suppose you could, couldn't you, Sarah? Because you've got the wider bit at the bottom. You could just kind of.
If you used like a spacer bead on the bottom to loop it back up and anchor the beading thread, you'd be able to bead up and down in between the beads, and then gather them into the centre, and you end up with a star.
Would anyone mind if I cut this strand up? They're not going to mind. Cass, you say you're going to mind. Has anyone got any scissors?
I've got some.
Oh, yes, please, Sarah. That would be great. Let's just have a look at this, shall we? Right, so I'm going to cut this off. I'm over the age of 18. I can use scissors and cutters. So, I'm just... Well, what about if we... Here, I'll just place them out and then we can... And then I'll hold it up. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah? Or maybe the other way round.
If you do it the other way, you get 5 probably facing into the middle.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Oh, so that would be nice as well. Such a lovely, lovely shape. It's not a marquise gem. It's not really a tapered gemstone. It's certainly not a drop. It's like a faceted drop. Such a lovely, lovely shape, isn't it? Rose quartz is one of our biggest selling gemstones on the on Jewellery Maker, and it's easy to see why. You get such. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's like a windmill, isn't it? It's gorgeous. Lovely, lovely genuine gemstone, which you can get in this kind of quality where it gets. Amazing colour and a beautiful moment of clarity going through some of these as well, which is really, really lovely. It's fairly translucent gemstone there. These feel really nice in your hand as well. There's just something about the facetting on these. They're really unusual, really, really gorgeous. Now, I've no idea how low this is going to go. I don't think I've ever seen a strand like this on on Jewellery Maker before. Use these in whichever way you want to use them, but just appreciate them for just being really, really unusually shaped and unusually faceted gemstones. We've had another suggestion. What was it, sorry? Faceted trapezoid barrels. It's very catchy. Yeah, I'll go. It's very catchy. Right, do you want to see your deal today for this brand new strand? Because it's so unusual. I've never seen anything like this before on Jewellery Maker. Here's your deal. Well, that... What's with that? All I'm thinking is, sorry, Sarah's actually lost for words, which I think is actually a first. When a company who maybe makes a product, they release a brand new variety of that product, and it might be a different shape, a different flavour, a different, it might be just ever so slightly different. What is that new product? It's normally a lot more expensive, isn't it? Because people kind of people take advantage of the fact that it's brand new, and lots of people are going to want it. There's almost 300 carats of rose quartz here. That's a huge carat weight of rose quartz that you can use across dozens of pieces of jewellery. But it's the same kind of price that I would maybe attribute with a strand of rose quartz, which are plain 6mm rounds. Not massively different faceted fancy shaped beads. They're huge and they're so different. And when you've got a strand which is different, i.e. different shape, different size, almost like a custom cut strand, because I can't recall ever seeing anything like this on Jewellery Maker before. You would never expect a deal as good as this, would you? I think that's wonderful. That's truly just baffled me. I think that's great. And just a couple of these, Sarah, just two of these gemstones, 2 head pins, 2 shepherd's hook earring findings. That's a pair of earrings, and that could be, I don't know, £8 a pair. Couldn't it?
Yeah, my sterling silver earrings go at £10 a pair.
Yeah, well, yeah, especially if you've got sterling silver findings, yeah.
What I would do with those is probably those Stardust rondelles that are coming up. They would look amazing with them.
Ooh!
Amazing.
Sorry, I'm very excited about those.
I know, I am, because they are, spacer beads are one of the things that I always use out of my findings kits first.
Yeah.
Because they add so much to your jewellery.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking any of those tones, because I quite like the copper tones with rose quartz as well. So it just gives a real richness to it.
So vintage. But I have to say, that is a ridiculous price. You know when you see prices and I can hand on heart say, if we had bought you this strand of rose quartz today, and it was twice this price, or even 3 times this price, there's no doubt in my mind there'd be exactly the same amount of people on the phone lines, there'd be exactly the same amount of people coming through to get us on the web. But if we can go low, we will. If we can give you an amazing deal for something which is brand new, then we will. And that is exactly what we're doing here. I just think that's amazing. So many of you coming through to get that, and loads of you coming in to multi-buy that as well. If you do want to multi-buy, if you want to come in and get 2 or 3 or 4 strands of these, just speak to the call centre live help, and we can absolutely do that. If the quantity's there, we'll be able to do that for you. That goes so well with the sherbet dip, and with the last kit actually. I've got your cutters here, lovely. Do you want them back? Well, that's just ridiculous. Right, presenter's pick coming up at midday. Oh, look at this! Presenter's pick, which is pink topaz and pink sapphire. Coming up at about midday, that's going to be awesome. With this gorgeous strand of rose quartz, amazing. Amazing! Right, now where are we going now, lovey? Right, I'll tie a knot in that, so the gemstones don't just fall. It's called what? Perfect harmony? Perfect harmony. Perfect harmony. Like, tuna mayonnaise. Oh, tuna mayonnaise, yeah. Here we go. Oh, wow. Look at this. Do you know what? Where's Mark today? He's normally in on Tuesdays, isn't he?
I know, gave him the day off.
You gave him the day off, did you?
don't
Mark, don't worry about
is.
it, you have the day off.
Yeah.
You have the day off, love. Mark, if you're watching, you're going to want this, love. I know. Anyone who's into chips and nuggets, you're going to want to get on the phone lines now. Pretty much every single bundle we bought you today of chips and nuggets has sold out. What do you think it is about chips and nuggets that people love so much, Sarah?
I love the fact that you've got the fact that you can sort of have freedom of uniformity,
Yeah.
but in a really organic way. And it's
Nice,
It's
yeah.
great for people who, a bit like me, like things to be neat and tidy and uniform and symmetrical, but you actually then get the organic feel with it, because you can still put 5 chips and then a different colour one and then 5. You still get that uniformity, but you get that real organic feel going with it.
That's really interesting. Isn't that interesting? So you can still get that uniform quality if you're somebody who's very, very neat and tidy, but you've got that organic kind of texture. So, for instance, all these rose quartz are around about the same kind of colour, around about the same kind of clarity, around about the same kind of tone, but there's little differences between each one of them. Maybe it's a size, maybe it's a shape, but they're all roughly the same kind of appearance, aren't they? They're gorgeous. Really, really beautiful rose quartz medium nuggets here. And they range in size from about 10 by 9 to about 15 by 10 millimetres, which is lovely. But you've got that uniform thread going through them. Another strand. This is a gem you hardly ever see on Jewellery Maker. A very, 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 very beautiful variety of amethyst, one of my all-time favourites. Sage amethyst. Believe you and I, whenever we have sage amethyst on the show, it sells out, and I think it's because of just the variety this particular variety of amethyst can give you. Everything from beautiful blackcurrant colours to greens and to stony colours and to lavenders. It is just one of those gemstones which is just, it's undoubtedly one of the most beautiful varieties of amethyst, but you seldom see it. It's such a shame. You know, I wish we could get more of this gemstone. It's not for want of trying, goodness me. You know, if we could get sage amethyst in every single day of the week, we would, believe you and I, but it's just simply not made available to us at the kind of prices which we're happy with, the kind of qualities that we're happy with. So a strand of sage amethyst nuggets, massive seller. Rose quartz, brilliant. And a double strand, so close to 80 centimetres of blue chalcedony. Now, this is a really aptly named bundle, actually, one of Scott's bundles which is actually aptly named because it's called Perfect Harmony, and you really do have a harmonious colour combination here. From speaking from speaking to guest designers like Mark, who I know still does craft fairs, his top 4 selling colours: pink, purple, blue and green. Sarah, I know you still do, you still, I don't know how you find time to do it, but you still do the odd craft fair as well. Would you agree with that? Pinks, purples, blues and greens, are those your big selling colours as well?
Yeah, they are, because they're sort of safe colours. You know, people, if you know somebody, you know what sort of clothing they wear.
Right,
so
yeah.
They're either a pinky purpley person or they're a bluey green person, and it's one of the two.
Yeah, I suppose you're right, yeah.
And you know, you get the odd person who wears the whole variety, which I do, but people lean towards a particular colour palette in their clothing, normally based on the fact that it works well with their complexion and their hair colour, and also what they feel comfortable wearing. Some people really like to wear loud, bright outfits, you know, don't mind what patterns they wear, and I'm one of those. I quite like a loud dress or top, you know, and like to sort of stand out a little bit with my clothing. So, you know, you can either judge it from what people normally wear, so it's quite a safe bet. But also, you know, I find a lot of people will pull towards a particular colour, but with a lot of a neutral in there. So that neutral bundle we had earlier with the shell and the clear quartz in there. If you're just popping a little bit of colour and a lot of neutral, people will lean towards those as well.
Interesting. You see, this is it. I do love my pinks and my purples and my blues and my greens, but it's interesting that people do tend to fall into those camps. And do you know what? You're exactly right. I'm thinking about friends of mine now. My best friend Jessie wears a lot of pinks and purples, whereas my other friend Abby tends to wear a lot of blues and greens. But that's really interesting. I never even thought of that. Stunning bundle, this one. Loads of chips and nuggets as well. You've got that uniform quality, but that organic texture. And we dare to go down to this price here. Believe you and I, I want there to be enough to go around, but I strongly doubt that there will be. Judging by the amount of you who've already come through to get us on the web and the amount of people who come to the phone lines there, this is amazing. What did you say, Kim? Kim says she's pretty sure that somebody's just coming to get about 10 of these. Go for it. If you want more than one of them, go for it. We had a lovely lady from the call centre phone up the other day about one of our deluxe gem selections saying, oh, would it be okay to add 8 of these onto an order? And we said, yeah, if the customer wants them, add 8 of them onto an order. And she goes, no, not for a customer, for me. She was starting up her own order. She wanted 8 of the deluxe gem selections. She clearly had a great idea for a great design in mind. But if you want to come in and get 10 of these, if you're going to be working with, I don't know, if you and maybe your bridesmaids are going to be making pieces of jewellery, and this is your colour theme for your wedding, and you want to be able to have enough gemstones to go around, come in and get 10 of them. If you want that, go for it. If you're going to be working with a community group, an after school club, if you're going to be working with brownies, with guides, with scouts, and you're going to be making loads of pieces of jewellery, and these are the kind of colours you want to use, these are the kind of textures you want them to use, fantastic, go for it. If you want to come in and get 4, 5, 6, 10 of these bundles, go for it. You're not going to get penalised for it. You're only paying £2.95p per order. Doesn't matter how many pieces you come in and get today. It's wonderful. Great deal for you there today. Well done. And honestly, at a price like this, with this amount of texture, this amount of colour, this amount of quality, you can't go wrong, can you? You're always going to find a use for these gemstones. And as Sarah quite rightly says, you're normally a pinky purple person, or you're a bluey greeny person. Or maybe you're a reddy orangey person. Maybe, I mean, there are people who wear lots of fiery tones, but not many people, are there?
It's a rare one, but if anyone ever gets stuck, looking at a piece of jewellery and thinking, I don't know what to buy somebody, but they want to buy a piece of handmade jewellery, I always say, think about what that person wears on a daily basis, and what occasion you may be buying that piece of jewellery for. Because a lot of people at night time will wear a lot of dark blacks or sort of, sagey greens and browns. Whereas during the daytime they're a bit brighter. So, depending on what the occasion is that they're buying that piece of jewellery for, so think about what they normally would wear in that particular situation, or what type of clothing they typically wear. And that normally sums up the colour that person would happily wear jewellery in, and get the most wear out of it as well. Yeah. Isn't that fantastic? Simple, think about what they wear. If you don't know what the colours are, I bet you they know what kind of colours they wear. But then use these incredible genuine gemstones. If you don't know what kind of colours are going to suit them, think about what they wear on a daily basis. What a great treat for you today. Loads of you on the phone lines. There is a bit of a queue forming on the phones. Please do be patient. We will answer your call as soon as we can. It is a free phone number from a BT landline. The call centre are dealing really well with the queues this morning. There are a lot of the queues this morning because there are so many great deals on today's show. So do bear that in mind. So much that we can give you today that's going to go with this as well. So do bear that in mind. Right, now... I've had to be physically restrained this morning. I've had to be physically restrained. Because we've got a bundle right here which has got my favourite gemstone in it. My all-time favourite gemstone. Emerald. I love it. Can't get enough of it. I don't care where it's from. I don't care what shade it is. I want it. I want it. Here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we can get emerald from a number of different locations, including Colombia, including India, including Africa and Brazil. I've got 2 of the world's most famous locations of emerald right here. One of the newest locations for emerald is Zambia. And Zambian emerald is famed for its strength of colour. And I think this is the only time I'm ever going to get the chance to say this to you. In my hand,
I have a double strand of Zambian emerald. A double strand of Zambian emerald. Just to put this into perspective, when we have been to one of the big Zambian mines, Zambian emerald mines, Gemfields mine, it is the most incredible. It's the most incredible mine. The host rock is mined, and the host rock is broken down into chunks, and it's put on big long conveyor belts, and people stand and look for emerald amongst the host rock. You could be standing there for 2, maybe 3.5 hours until you see emerald come past that you want to select. And as soon as that piece of emerald arrives in front of whoever is standing in front of that conveyor belt at the time, all of the host rock surrounding it is then taken away, and then it is painstakingly gone through to check for other varieties of emerald. Do you know there are over 100 different colours of Zambian emerald? I think you're pretty much getting all of them here. This bundle is going to sell out in seconds. It's already selling out. And I also have a strand of Brazilian emerald. I've got 2 of the world's finest and largest locations for emerald mining. And I can't believe the deal we're offering you today. It's ridiculous. Limited stock. Here's your price. Bonkers. Bonkers. Honestly, I would never, not in a month of Sundays, no matter what the quality, no matter what the kind of carat weight, I would never attribute this gemstone with a price point like that. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's way too low. And I don't want anyone here to ever expect to see a deal for emerald as low as this again. Don't expect to ever see a deal like this again for emerald, because if I have my, it is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Imagine how people are going to view you as a jewellery maker, view your jewellery knowing that you are setting genuine emerald into your pieces of jewellery. Genuine emerald from Zambia and Brazil. Can't quite believe that. Bonkers. Ridiculous. And I think probably the best deal we've ever offered you for emerald. Never expect to see a deal like that again. That is crackers. Well done. Now, where are we going now, Livy? Ooh, to go with the gorgeous emerald that we've just seen. Do you want something beautiful? Now, Cassie, unfortunately, has been away on holiday. She's been to Napa. So she missed out. Yeah, unfortunately, she's been away. Oh, yeah, not unfortunately for Cassie. She's had a great time. Unfortunately for us, she's been away. So she missed out on the Las Vegas show that we brought to you last week. When she saw this particular variety of hematite yesterday, she said it's like Christmas in a bundle. And it's true. It is like Christmas in a bundle. To go with the gorgeous, she's like, shut up, Carol. To go with the beautiful emerald that we've just bought you, how about some gorgeous golden colour hematite? Right, this bundle's going to go even quicker than the last one. They're 2.5mm rounds. You're getting 2 strands, 2 38cm strands. This is going to go bonkers low. It's ridiculous. It's going to sell out in seconds. Get involved when you can. Either give us a call or get involved on our website, JewelleryMaker.com. I've already got loads of you there. We're going to have to bring you your price. Here you go. What do I keep telling you about our prices today, about our bundles today? We're not fibbing, are we, Sarah?
No, we're not. It's just amazing value. and just such useful strands that, you know, they're so useful in your jewellery making. It's one of those ones, you know, again, you're just going to pick it up again and again and put it with all the different tones of gemstones you've got in your storage boxes. We've all got them. We've all got those little storage boxes with all our gemstones in, or you might have a big box with all your gemstones in. It's just going to go with all of those. Yeah. I've got gemstones taking over my house at the moment, but it's just amazing.
That's it, isn't it? That's it. Gemstones like this, you can use them, you can have them in your stash, you can pick them up whenever you want. They're going to add so much to the pieces that you're going to be making. If there's any piece of jewelry that you're looking at and you're thinking, if only that was just a bit more glamorous, if only it had a bit more sophistication, if only if it was just if it looked a bit more opulent, a bit more high end. Just by adding 1 or 2 of these gorgeous golden coloured hematites, that is going to solve the problem. It really honestly will do. Believe you and I, it will do. If you don't believe me, get these strands home. If you've got a project like that at home, get these home. Just hold these gemstones next to that piece of jewellery. You don't even have to cut it up. There's no commitment. Get them home, hold it up to that piece of jewellery, and I bet you it goes. And I bet you end up keeping these. And I bet you end up wishing that you come in to get more than 1 pack of these. If you do want to multi-buy these, go for it. Speak to the call centre, Live Help. You're going to have to be quick though, because these are going really quickly. Fantastic deal there for your gorgeous golden coloured hematites. Well done. That is gorgeous, isn't it? Well done. Now it's time. That was meant to be a fanfare. I enjoyed that. I don't know about you, but I quite enjoyed that. Do you know I used to play the cornet? Yeah, got to grade 3. Yeah, grade 3 on the cornet. It's like a small trumpet. I was rubbish. And I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't really practice. There we go. Another useless fact. And Ollie used to learn the violin. There you go. Cassie, can you play any instruments?
Play the piano.
Cass can play the piano?
By ear, though.
By ear. Play the piano with your ear? That's amazing. What about you, Kerry? Can you play any instruments?
Drums and guitar.
Drums and guitar.
Multi-talented.
She is at the same time?
Not at the same time. I'm working on it.
Sarah, can you play anything?
I can't. They wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me learn the drums when I was at school. That's what I wanted to learn, and they wouldn't let me.
That's no fun.
They kept it for the boys.
Can Kim play anything? Can you play any instruments? You used to play oh my word. Kim used to play the drums in a marching band. That is awesome. You were the lead drummer. And how did everyone know that you were the lead drummer? Did you have the biggest stick? Play all the solos. Get Kim. Drumming celebrity. That's amazing. Right. Here we go. So, tube of gemstones. This is gonna go. Every single time we bring you these, whether it's a deluxe gem selection or whether it's like the spacer beads we've been bringing you over the last few weeks, they have been in our top kind of 4 or 5 selling items of the show, and this is no exception. This is amazing. First thing I'm gonna do, look at the packaging. The packaging's awesome, isn't it? Designed by a lovely team out in Jaipur, the lovely Prakash and Pramod. I love them. I want to get back over. Really want to get back over to Jaipur. They are amazing. Just can't believe how hard everyone works over there. It's just incredible. Everyone just loves the whole jewellery making brand. And look at what is in the tube. Labradorite and moonstone. I've got to get these out the tube. They are amazing. Oh, hang on. There we go. Now, out of all of the gemstone tubes I've ever bought you, out of all of the, deluxe gemstone tubes I've ever bought you, I think this one might be my favourite. Why? Okay. Look at the sizes of the look at the shapes and sizes of these gemstones. Amazing. Incredible. You're getting some beautiful fancy cut genuine gemstones here. Look at the quality of the labradorescence you're getting from these as well. It's absolutely amazing. Look at that. Look at the blue. Oh my word, it's incredible. That's natural as well. Totally natural. Pear shapes. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Look at this one. This is moonstone. Look at the blue. Look at the shiller. Oh, it's just unbelievable, isn't it? Faceted pairs. Look at this one here, it's a cube. Faceted cube, look at that. 20 have gone, 30 have gone. Ah! Look at this one, a faceted drop of moonstone. I want it. The gemstones you're going to be getting in here, compared to some of the other deluxe gem selections, the gemstones are enormous. All of them. They're huge. They're all, pretty much all faceted. Fancy shapes, drops, rondelles, rice beads, rounds, coins. I'm not listing just a name of loads and loads of shapes. They're all here. Look at them. Bonkers. Oh, it's a lovely square one there. That's gorgeous. Now, this is going to be the kind of deal you are going to want to get. These deluxe gem selections are not just popular with you at home or wherever you are, but with our guest designers. I know of 3 guest designers who have already come in to get these gem selections, and I think it's because of the variety that you get with these scoops, the variety of sizes, of shapes. Sarah's working with one at the moment, which is giving her loads and loads of shapes and sizes, and we'll find out in a couple of seconds actually how she's getting on with that, because it will be really, really relevant to this. Now, you've got your natural labradorite, you've got your natural moonstone. The size of these gemstones, look, I mean, some of these are enormous. I mean, absolutely gigantic. You're getting around about 250 carats of genuine gemstones here. These are just awesome. That in a wire-wrapped ring. Okay, let's for argument's sake say, okay, this one gemstone, there you are, done. Wire-wrapped ring. With silver-plated or gold-plated wire, how much would you sell that for? Beautiful labradorite like that in a ring? That's got to be a £15 ring. It's got to be. It's got to be. This moonstone. On a beautiful charm bracelet. What's that going to add to the charm bracelet? What's it going to add to it? Is it going to add money onto that piece? Is it going to add design onto that piece? Is it going to be a tiny little pendant? You know, maybe something really, really pretty, maybe for a flower girl to wear. Just this on a chain. £8–10 maybe? Do you want to see your deal for this deluxe gem selection? It is incredible. And today, this is your deal. If you wanted to get enough strands, to get the variety you are getting in this deluxe gem selection, I think you probably have to buy near on a dozen strands. Oh, look at that one there, it's like a semicircle. Near on a dozen strands of gemstones. As it goes, you are getting all this beautiful variety, all this incredible quality for such an amazing price. Now, Sarah, how are you getting on with your challenge? Are you finding it nice to work with all these different shapes and sizes?
I am making a bit of a bib sort of style necklace with some jig work on the bottom.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah, so, and then using all the different shapes, mainly the pear-shaped ones in here, wire wrapped to hang off that piece. So you can see it's upside down, but it looks a bit like a tiara that way around.
No, but I can see where you're going with this. Yeah. It must be really satisfying to work with all these different shapes and sizes. It must be really nice.
It is, and it's just keep delving in there and finding something different. Every time I move the gemstones around in the tray, I find different ones, and I have sort of separated a few of the square fluorite ones out, which I've got for a little project, and then I've taken the rose quartz ones and they're in there, and just separating them out and having a look to see what you've got, and then being able to work with different shapes. It's really nice to have all of that in one place. Fantastic.
And what I love so much about this particular gem selection is the fact that you are getting. I mean, it's not just this one in front of me here. If I show you another one that we've got going on here as well, which has got other shapes in it. Come on, here we go. Look at these! Wow, wowza! Look at that! Oh! Look at that! It's like there's a universe inside the gem. I can't can't get over a unicorn. It's like there's a unicorn inside the gemstone. I can't get over just how much you're getting. It's beautiful, and like I said, what I love particularly about this gemstone, particularly about this scoop, is the size of the gemstones you're getting. These are bigger than a lot of the other deluxe gem selections we bought you in the past. The size of the gemstones is just so wonderful. I love this gorgeous quality. Oh wow, what an amazing deal for you today. That is just gorgeous. That's top of my wish list. Top of my wish list. That is just amazing. So satisfying to look at. Satisfying just to know you've got these as well. Charm bracelets, necklaces, rings, earrings, tiaras. Oh, love them, love them, love them. Now, what's coming out? Our final kit. Final kit. It's a final kit. Final kit. It's a final kit. Oh, gemstones going everywhere. Gemstones going everywhere. Ooh. There you go, give it a shake. See, there's so many in a tube that you have to give it a good old shake to get them all sitting comfortably. There we go. Lid on. Doesn't want to go on. There we go. It's amazing, isn't it? Right, final kit. Now, Kim, you know today, we've had, how many kits have we had so far? So we've had 2 kits. I did say we got 3 kits today, didn't I? And I did say 2 of those kits are going under £20, didn't I? What was the price of the first kit that we did? So the first kit was £16.95p. Yeah. What price is the second kit? £22.95, okay. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Right. The jewellery that Sarah has made from this kit is beyond beautiful. It's right up my street. She's clearly been inspired by the turquoise tones in this kit, and the jewellery really does reflect the most wonderful style of jewellery making. Let me show you what you're going to be getting first of all. Okay, so black onyx plain 6mm rounds. This kit's called Fiesta, baby. Black onyx plain 5mm rounds. I do beg your pardon. 5mm rounds. Prehnite 8mm faceted rounds. Next strand, orange magnesite 4mm rounds. Now, up until now, this kit could be, we could have another strand of gemstones and it might be purple, might be yellow, might be going down more of a burnt orange route, might be going down a more organic route and going maybe for some smoky quartz, so it would look really, really nice and organic. What the next strand does to this kit is it makes it, well, you'll see in a second, but it makes this kit such an exciting combination. I personally love Native American history, Native American costume, Native American jewellery. I love it. And this is the strand which Sarah has been so inspired by with a lot of her designs that she's made from this kit. And this is what, for me, makes this kit, that it gives it that Native American quality. And I love it. This isn't turquoise. This is actually dyed magnesite, which has been dyed this incredible turquoise colour. Now look at this kit. Isn't that gorgeous? I just think it looks amazing. It's beautiful. Such a stunning colour combination here. And just by adding this, because turquoise is used a lot in Native American jewellery, because it is a gemstone which has been sourced in places, in arid places in the United States, it just gives it that incredible power, that gorgeous intensity. I just think this is wonderful. Now, what extras are you going to be getting here? Okay, well, we're going to give you a threading pack, monofilament beading thread and elastic. Perfect. We're also going to give you 5 meters of red ribbon, 5 meters of oh no, actually 10 metres by the look of it of, 5 metres of yellow ribbon, 5 metres of blue ribbon. Now these could be your kind of headdress feathers, you know, those kind of colours there. They're really, really beautiful, proper kind of jewel coloured ribbons here, and they just work together stunningly with this gorgeous kit. We're also going to offer you, and anyone who was inspired yesterday by Karen Crawford's design, who was our guest designer yesterday, is going to love this kit, because you are going to be getting at least 14 cores of necklace memory wire. So perfect for your necklaces. At least 14 cores of your bracelet memory wire, and at least 14 coils of your ring memory wire as well. Now we're going to see with this kit just how differently you can use memory wire. We saw a very, very different demo with memory wire yesterday with Karen Crawford. We're going to see another one today, which is fascinating. You're also going to be getting findings with this kit. And I love the fact that with this kit, you are going to be getting 98 antique bronze coloured copper findings. They really give this kit a sense of I don't know, kind of an antique quality, a sense of being an artifact, a sense of being something which has got real heritage and quality. And that's just my feeling that I get just from these findings. It's fantastic. Using them with these incredible gemstones. Amazing. Now the jewellery which Sara has created is just gorgeous. It's got such a beautiful theme running through it. I love it. Get involved with this kit when you can. You should be paying almost £30 for everything here, which I think is an absolutely amazing deal. Sorry, Ollie, they're the other findings, lovely. They're the 98 findings. You're going to be getting so much here, which should be costing you almost £30. But today, you are going to be getting this incredible kit with 1, 2, 3, 4 strands of gemstones, 98 findings, loads of memory wire, 15 metres of ribbon, and all of this threading material. And today, this is your price. How amazing is that? How incredible is that? Isn't that wonderful? Loads of you on the phone lines to this. Now, I've got to get over to Sara because I really want to show you the jewellery that she's made before this kit sells out. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now. Sara, it must have been that strand of kind of turquoise coloured magnesite that you were inspired by to create these gorgeous kind of Native American pieces, because for me, it just screams that. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's one of those, I got the gemstones and I put them in the beading tray and I just kept putting them on top of each other to see the colour combinations. And you know, so you don't have to have all the colours together. You can just pick and choose to have 1 or 2, and that's what I've done in most of the pieces of jewellery, is just to have 2 of the gemstones together. Yeah. And it just allows you to have multitudes of different looks within one kit.
The actual patterns that you've used, though, this necklace here, where you've got almost like a dream catcher design going on here, which of course is a Native American design. It fits. It looks beautiful. The findings are such a fantastic addition to this kit, aren't they?
They are. They're just amazing. I love the antique bronze, because if you don't want a shiny finding, you know, you don't want that shiny gold or silver, they're just that really nice alternative, and I love them. I really do. I just think they're so subtle, but they give you all the impact of having chain and all the findings, but they're just really subtle and sort of almost, they're there, but they sort of fade into the background a little bit. Yeah, they do. They're stunning. You've then got in the centre this beautiful necklace with this gorgeous memory wire flower. This is what we're actually going to see the demonstration on in just a couple of minutes. But again, a really, really beautiful design, something which is very, very stylish indeed. But the use of the gemstones, for me, I can't help but keep going back to that kind of Native American quality. It looks gorgeous. The colour combination's amazing. And I actually like the pop of the green and the orange together.
So do I.
I just think it is nature. It's natural colours. You get orange and greens together anyway. So it's, you know, it's just one of those really nice things to have. I would think they look a bit like, you know, the daffodils you get. They've got a really bright orange trumpets in the middle.
I know exactly the ones. Yeah,
so kind of got that feel to them.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's really nice to bring those together, the greens and the orange.
Gorgeous. This necklace on the end is the one that does it for me. This is the absolute statement here. Turquoise and orange. I always say these 2 colours go together so beautifully, and look at this incredible necklace. That is gorgeous.
And again, using memory wire in there as well. So, you know, you've got so many different ways to use memory wire. Don't just think of it as a circle. squash it, pull it apart, you know, and make different shapes, make links
Beautiful.
with it. You can do all sorts with it.
But that with a black vest top, I mean, I've got a black vest top that I wear over a pair of maternity jeans at the minute with a pair of boots. That, you don't have to wear maternity jeans, by the way, you can just wear normal jeans. But this necklace with a black vest top and a pair of jeans and a pair of boots, that is summer.
Yes, definitely.
Gorgeous.
It is indeed. And
or the black maxi dress.
And it's got no clasp on it, it's just a memory wire necklet, so you can just literally pop it on, wear it, take it off, put it back on again. It's amazing. I love pieces of jewellery that are easy to wear.
Yeah.
That is an easy to wear piece of jewellery.
You've got gorgeous bracelets here going through to these incredible earrings as well. I just love this turquoise and orange combination. I think it's worked so well. Yeah. Beautiful little pair of earrings here. You've done a kumihimo braid with the blue ribbon, which I think is lovely. It works so well with that turquoise coloured magnesite.
Yeah, just something a bit different to do with the kumihimo. I mean, you know, I keep using it in different ways. So you know, it's just amazing to. I love doing it anyway. So therapeutic to make those braids.
Yeah, it is. It's lovely. You've got a gorgeous memory wire ring down here as well with the beautiful orange qualities coming out of this. The orange magnesite coming out of there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Cool, cool piece of jewellery. Then you've got lovely couple of pairs of earrings just here as well.
Yep.
Stunning.
Again, both using memory wire.
Yeah. So this is lovely. Using memory wire in such different ways. Yeah. Now you're going to show us how to use memory wire in another different way with the flower piece you've got here. Right. Okay.
Okay. So what you need to do is to cut your memory wire, depending on how much you had left. It's what I had left from making the links and the dream catcher style piece. But I mean, you can do it with about 5 or 6 links. Just cut yourself a big spiral, like so. And it's just amazing. I love this stuff. Don't be afraid of it, but do invest in a pair of memory wire cutters if you can get hold of them. I know that as soon as they come on the website, they go back out again, so do try and get hold of them.
Now, there are lots of people who just think that memory wire, because it's a very, very strong wire, that it has to stay in that shape, but it clearly doesn't, because you've formed it into a flower shape.
Yeah, very, very easy to do as well.
Fantastic, okay.
Because it has got a memory. Once you bend it and force it to go into a different direction, it stays there.
It stays there, yeah, exactly.
So, you know, it's very forgiving for making things like the links with, or to make lots of loops and different things. I've done I did a fish scale type piece of necklace jewellery.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I'll have to find the photo and pop it up on my page.
Gorgeous.
I made it a long time ago, but it is just using pretty much memory wire, not many gemstones, so it's a great one to work with. Right, to start off with, what you need to do is to just form a loop on the end of your memory wire. Now I just hold the rest of my memory wire in my fingers just to keep it out of the way. And it is quite firm, so you have to get a good grip with your round nose pliers, and you do need to be a little bit more firm with this. And you want the loop to come round. Just make a little loop like that.
Okay.
Okay, that's the first bit. Then what you would need to do is to think about how big you want your petals to be. Now on this one, I think my first petal wants to be about that long.
That's almost half a circle.
Almost half a circle, about just a third. And all I'm doing is putting my flat nose pliers in there and bending. And that makes my first petal.
Wow, that was simple.
So, there we go.
Yeah.
So that's made my first petal. And what I'm aiming for is to keep that little first circle I did in the middle. So now I'm going to basically allow the memory wire to move, and I'm coming again with my round nose pliers. So I'm following the natural curve of the memory wire. Put my pliers in again. Ooh, you do have to be a bit firm, and bend again. So this is my second petal made.
Lovely.
And literally you just keep going along the wire, making petals, bending them back in. And it will want to move a little bit, but don't panic, just literally keep moving around, making your petals. And I'm making these a bit bigger than I did on the other one, but it doesn't really make any difference.
That works so well, doesn't it?
And you literally just keep moving around. Oops. And it is, as I say, it is quite firm, but it will do it.
Yeah, that
so
looks
coming
awesome.
Round into my petal formation. And you literally just keep going round and round.
And you can see the flower shape starting to take shape. That's great, isn't it?
And what you will do is get the next one moving and allow that to come through. It is a bit fiddly, unfortunately.
That's
try and
great.
keep hold of it all. And then about there, the next one. And
And then the final one's just there.
Final one's just there.
And they don't all need to be the same kind of size, do they? They can all be.
No.
They can all be different. That which is.
They don't need
that's
to be.
nature.
And then what you can do is literally on that last one is you're going to add another loop, which with your round nose pliers. And I'll show you how to connect all of this up because you're thinking, hang on a minute, that's not a flower.
It's not a flower.
It's not a flower, it's a spring. What you need to do is take one of the of your gemstones and put it onto a head pin. Okay, and we're just literally going to take that first circle and then we're just going to work our flower around and bring that second circle in, a loop that we made. And we're going to anchor both of those together into a flower shape. I'm going to take the head pin through both of them. If I get my way through both.
And that just helps to anchor it all, I suppose,
doesn't it? It does help to anchor it. And then what I did was I sewed all of the petals together as well with a piece of beading thread. So you do that and make a spiral loop on the back of there. And then all I did was, with the one I've got over there, that, is literally those orange beads are just sewn with a piece of beading thread through all the petals. Awesome. And then that will just anchor it all into that flower shape. And then you'll be able to just have that shape. And by creating a little spiral on the back of that head pin, you're creating a place to put your chain through so you can actually then thread it onto your piece of work.
Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? But you see, Sarah, that's so great because it works across obviously necklaces, but obviously brooches, hair slides as well.
You can make these really small if you use the ring memory wire.
The ring memory wire, yeah.
You can make a really small flower as well, and you'd be able to put that on a hair comb.
Or on a ring. Or on the front of a ring.
Yeah, you'd be able to put it on the front of a ring.
That'd be nice.
So, you know, whatever size memory wire you have, it typically comes out about half the size, or just about half the size bigger than the actual memory wire that you're using. So if you're using the bracelet one, it's just slightly bigger than the bracelet wire.
Isn't that gorgeous?
So if I put that one there, you can see it's just slightly bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you could see.
Yeah, isn't that fantastic? So you can really make this design go across your ring memory wire, your bracelet memory wire, even your necklace memory wire if you want to. Yeah. Fantastic little technique, isn't that gorgeous? And just a different way of using memory wire. You don't have to use it for what it is described as being most useful for. You can really make it into a number of different things. Fantastic kit here. So many strands, gorgeous theme running all the way through this jewellery. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of jewellery out of this kit, which is just gorgeous. And all of this left over, loads of gems, loads of memory wire, loads of ribbon as well. What a fantastic kit, gorgeous, well done. It's been very, very popular, this one, so do make it yours as quickly as you can. Let's go over to the Wall of Fame and see some of your gorgeous designs. We're back. Oh, I'm a massive fan of stars and hearts, and you're getting them both here. Number 300, this has been sent in by Claudia in Nuneaton, who says, hello to all at JM Towers. Here's this week's entry to the Wall of Fame. Yet more pretty things using the Pretty Maiden kit I got a couple of weeks ago. A bracelet using stars and a couple of rings. The rings with hearts I made as a thank you for my daughter for her help at a craft fair. That's gorgeous. She saw it when we were setting up and she said if she didn't buy it, she said that if it didn't sell, she would buy it. Unfortunately, it was one of the first pieces to sell, so I made her another one. The other ring was a bit of an experiment that actually worked out. A ladder weave using rice beads, which is that one there, using rice beads and, did she say tiger tail that I just knotted when I got it to the right size. Good luck to all my fellow wallers for Wednesday. Keep up the fun and bargains. Claudia from Nuneaton. That's gorgeous, Claudia. Just shows what you can do with different shapes.
I love that the star shell bracelets. Just lovely, such a simple piece to wear, but absolutely very effective.
Gorgeous.
Okay, I have 298. Please find 2 simple summery pendants with gizmoed wires and beads, all from Jewellery Maker.
Lovely.
The coloured beads were in a bead bundle, and the turquoise beads she'd had for a little while. Been waiting for the sun for inspiration, but gave up and made these to cheer myself up anyway. Good luck to Carol and Gherkin, and we will miss you.
Oh,
I know. And hugs to all the presenters and backroom staff, and that's from Lorna in Kent. Aren't those lovely?
Thank you, Lorna. That's gorgeous. Thank you very much. Beautiful colours there.
They are.
Number 302. Now, this is beautiful. This reminds me, actually, of the second kit that we did with Sarah. This is lovely. Sent in by Sandra Dobinson, who says, Hi Jewellery Maker, please see attached my latest entry to the Wall of Fame using gems from one of the luxury gemstone boxes. So this is from the Deluxe Gem Selection, brilliant. Using rose quartz, citrine, fluorite, apatite and clear quartz and silver plated wire and findings, all from Jewellery Maker of course. I only used about a third of the tube, if that, for the necklace and the bracelet. There was a pair of earrings to match, but I've managed to lose one already. Oh, Sandra. I've made a couple of other necklaces, earrings and bracelets for gifts with the remainder. Love the range of shapes and sizes included in the selection. Sorry for the rubbish quality of the photo. I must invest in a new camera. That's a great photo, Sandra. And so Sandra has made, from this Deluxe Gem Selection, this necklace, that bracelet, pair of earrings, 2 more necklaces, earrings and bracelets as well. So that's over half a dozen pieces of jewellery she's made from that Deluxe Gem Selection. It just shows you, doesn't it?
And they're really gem heavy as well, you know, so you can choose whether you want them to be gem heavy or not, but you could get so much in the tubes, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's incredible. Thanks, Sandra, that's great. Lovely.
Right, I have 299 from Margaret in Coventry. Hi all, Jewellery Maker, here is this week's Wall of Fame entry. I've used multicolour agate stones left from different JM kits and copper wire and findings. I keep trying the wire techniques. Alas, I'm not much good, but they say practice makes perfect. I think they're pretty good. Yeah. I think they're really good. Well, I need to keep practicing. Hugs to all at Jewellery Maker and the Facebook family, and that's from Margaret in Coventry.
Thanks, Margaret. That's gorgeous.
They're lovely, neat links, Margaret. Well done.
We always get lovely pieces from Margaret in Coventry. Thank you, lovely. Now, this is adorable. More photos of pets, please. Cassie hates me for saying this. She goes, the inbox was just full of people's pets this morning, which are going to be shown on tomorrow's show and Thursday's show. Pets wearing jewellery. We've got the first of many, which are going to be coming up over the next week. This is a beautiful cat having a yawn. Ha ha, I got my mum's necklace, says the cat. I love it, it's got a caption as well, that's awesome. Look at that cat having a yawn. Beautiful jewellery, but look at the cat. It's gorgeous. Sent in by Iris Atkinson, who says, hello to you all. I thought you might like to see my naughty kitten with my necklace. The necklace is pink agate with some tiny rose quartz and crackled quartz or agate. I've gizmoed pink wire to finish. The kitten is my beautiful Bengal cross called Pashi? Pashi. What a lovely name! She's a lady and must wear the best. From Iris Atkinson and Pashi. Beautiful cat. Looks awesome. Gorgeous jewellery as well. So cute. She looks like she's enjoying that. She's like, yeah. Yawn. Right. Now. Sarah, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least, 10 being the most, how many do you want these?
10 and another 10 on top, please.
They are amazing. Stardust beads. They are finally back in stock. You are getting approximately 300 in this tube and it's coming up in seconds. It's going to sell out. They're going to be amazing. Don't go anywhere. It's back.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Would you like to try a new hobby? Then why not give us a call on 0800 644 655 and we'll send you a free copy of our DVD and booklet to help you get started. You don't even need to make an order. Get involved with Jewellery Maker.
Add to your collection with our Sculpey Clay Projects DVD, full of handy tips and hints for all levels. Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she teaches us how to create the Skinner blend technique, how to use the extruder tool, how to make a 3-part necklace, and much more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655.
Here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we are happy to announce that our studio store is now open. If you attend any of our courses, you can now browse through special items, get exclusive discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Become an exclusive customer at the studio store. For more information on available courses and dates, please contact our call centre. The new studio store. the experience just got better. Come and join guest designer Laura Binding on our Cuffs and Bangles workshop. Laura will guide you through how to design a combination of cuff styles and shapes, as well as techniques including wrapping and weaving. The full course includes a range of different gauges of wire, a bead scoop bag, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a visit to our museum. All of this for $79.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
The summer holidays are fast approaching, so make sure you tune into Jewellery Maker on Wednesday the 26th of June for great inspiration and ideas for your holiday jewellery.
Do you know what I've just heard? Ollie used to have a pet snake that he kept until it bit him, and then his mum made him sell it. A pet snake, really? Did it eat, like, frozen dead animal? Oh. Ugh. I'm not a big fan of snakes. Things like that makes me go all funny. What are you most frightened of, Sarah? Ants.
I hate ants. I know it seems really odd.
That does seem slightly odd, Sarah.
It's just the fact that they all work together. If it was just like a normal little insect that ran around on its own like a spider, it wouldn't bother me. But ants, because they're like, I think it's the cartoon's fault. You know when they had the picnics and they used to get taken away on the ants?
Yeah, I think it's like an army.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just don't like them.
What about you, Kerry? What are you frightened of?
Spiders.
Spiders. My husband is scared stiff of spiders. It's hilarious. Like house spiders. You can get some really big ones with like big hairy legs. I'm okay picking them up. I just pick them up with my hands and just kind of release them out the front door or whatever. But my husband, John, he is so frightened of them. But he tries to pretend that he's not frightened of them. But occasionally he'll let out a really girly kind of scream. And it's just, John, you are clearly scared of spiders. I'm not. It just took me by surprise. You're clearly petrified of spiders, John.
My husband's scared of them as well.
Is he?
Yeah, but he grew up in South Africa where spiders are a bit nasty.
Oh, well, that's fair enough.
But he doesn't like them in this country either. And I'm thinking, but they're harmless here. It's like...
Should we look at something nice?
Yeah.
Should we think about something nice? Stardust beads. Ooh. Honestly, these beads should come with a health warning. Could become emotionally attached to these stardust beads. Honestly, this is the biggest, oh my goodness me. I think of all of the pieces that we have on Jewellery Maker, of all of the things that sell out on Jewellery Maker, of all of the hundreds and hundreds and thousands of new pieces that we bring you on Jewellery Maker each year, this is the biggest success story. The Stardust Rondelle. No, sorry, the Stardust Round. We've got Stardust Rondelles coming up this week. I think we've got Stardust Rounds here as well. I don't care if they're rounds or rondelles. I just want them. I want them. Now, why are they so popular? Okay, these are Stardust beads. They are not beads with a coating on them that's going to rub off. No. These are beads where the surface of the bead has been textured. So that sparkle isn't going to come off. It's all part and parcel of the bead. They are amazing. I love them. Just a simple pair of pearl earrings, 2 pearls, 2 stardust beads, shepherd's hook earring findings. They will make that piece of jewellery. I have got so many of you on the phone lines at the minute who want to see how low this is going to go. If I'm being honest, we've only got 200 and how many? 120 left. What happened to the other 100? They've all gone. I know. Right, we're going to have to bring the price on screen. Here's your deal today for these amazing stardust beads. Right, if you are calling now, if you're calling through on our free phone number and you're getting an engaged tone, hang up and call back again. Because that means that basically we've broken the phone lines. Not forever, just temporarily. Hang up and call back again if you're getting an engaged tone. It basically means that there are so many of you on the phone lines trying to get through, trying to add these to your order, and all the call centre are dealing with your calls at the minute. Carry on calling though, you know, testing the phone lines to see whether you can get through. But if you do get an engaged tone, just hang up and call back again. Now, the Stardust bead is a legend in its own lunchtime. We do have some more of these coming up on Friday's show, on our special Polymer Clay show with Debbie Bulford, which is going to be great. I love them. I just love them. They can transform your jewellery. They can make your jewellery look so high-end, so beautiful. And as we were saying earlier on, Sarah, just a metallic element like this can take your jewellery up 5 or 6 notches, and it can make it look handmade rather than homemade. It can give you that professional edge, can't it?
Oh, definitely. And I think they're great just to use on their own. If you got the satin cord earlier,
yeah.
You know, with the macrame or the knotting techniques, you know, they're great just for using in those on their own. You don't even need to use gemstones if you don't want to. These are great just feature pieces in their own right. But add them to your gemstone stash, add them to other items, and they just lift whatever you're using them with.
Yeah, they do.
And they take your jewellery onto that next level. It just adds that extra interest into the jewellery, and it just allows you to be a little bit more creative as well.
Yeah.
So it's just really just something I wish I wasn't here for, because I want to be at home on the phone.
I know. Well, like I said, we've got some more coming up on Friday, which is going to be great. Similar kind of size to these. I can't guarantee what the price is going to be, but anyway. But Sarah's right. You know, using these just with, you know, without any gemstones, you're getting approximately 300 in this tube, which is amazing. And using these on their own, you know, not with any gemstones at all. Wouldn't you love? And oh my goodness me, that's given me a great idea. Loving a bracelet, just a simple bracelet and earring set, and on the bracelet you literally just go rose gold coloured, silver coloured, gold coloured, rose gold coloured, silver coloured, gold coloured, rose gold coloured, silver coloured, gold coloured, and you just alternate that. And then in the earrings, just 6 of the beads, rose gold coloured, and silver on top. Done. That's a set of jewellery. And what, you know, £30, £40 maybe? You know, you've got something which is going to have real longevity, something which people are going to buy because it's precious metal coloured. Mixing up your precious metal colours is just incredible. You're getting approximately 100 of the rose gold coloured, approximately 100 of the silver coloured, and approximately 100 of the gold coloured. They are gold coloured rather than gold plated, which is why we can offer you this amazing price point. If these were silver, you know, if these were precious metal beads, they would, goodness knows where the price would be. To get approximately 300, so 100 in each one of the colours, for this kind of a price, goodness me. And if you do want to multi-buy this, you've got to be quick. We've got less than 50 of these available. We started off with 200 and how many? Yeah, we had over 200 at the beginning of this. We've got 10. We've got 10 left.
Oh no.
They're going to go. They're going to go. At the minute, they have all been allocated. If you're watching this show though on the loop, on the repeat, do give us a call, try and add them to your order, because things do fall back into stock if people don't check out their baskets quickly enough on our website. So always do double check. We have got more of these coming up on Friday's show though, just to let you know. Right. That was amazing, wasn't it? We knew it was going to go. We knew it was going to go. Hope you were successful. They have all been allocated at the moment. There we go. Right. Next. Yay! Presenter pick. Right. Now, this is exciting. This is exciting times. Oh my word. Right, okay. The deal you're going to be getting here is a little bit special today. And it's a little bit special because you're going to be getting a very, very, very special deal. Have a look at this. Any sapphire which isn't blue sapphire is described as fancy sapphire. Okay, so this is a fancy sapphire strand. I have worked for the Genuine Gemstone Company for, what, 5-6 years now? And I've had the privilege of working on pretty much all the channels here at the Genuine Gemstone Company. And just a few years ago, the most expensive gemstone for us to buy per carat weight wasn't diamonds, wasn't even tanzanite, wasn't even emerald. It was a variety of sapphire. It was pink sapphire. Why? Well, there are certain gemstones which are popular in certain areas of the world. You've got jade, high quality jade, which is pretty much priceless in the Far East. You've got diamonds, which are very, very popular in the Western world. Gemstones like pink sapphire, and specifically pink sapphire, are loved the world over. It's to do with the colour, the intensity, quality you can get. This is a Gems of Distinction strand of fancy sapphire. Predominantly you are getting pinks more than any other colour in here, and there's every shade of pink, everything from fuchsia through to your rubellite colours, through to your tourmaline qualities. You're getting pretty much every shade of pink available, aren't you? Baby pinks, rose quartz colours in there, morganite colours, kunzite colours. It's lovely, isn't it? This coming September, have a look in jewellers' windows, because September's birthstone is sapphire. And I think you will tend to find, especially in those very, very, very high-end jewellers, i.e. the kind of jewellers that you have to ring the doorbell to go in, you will find maybe Salon Blue sapphire, maybe Kanchanaburi sapphire, which will tend to be blue, and you'll also see pink sapphire. Those are kind of like the big sapphires that everybody wants. The Salon Blue, maybe even Papradasha, and pink sapphire. Now this strand on its own on our website is $24.95. It is Gems of Distinction. It is hand faceted. It's been hand drilled. Everything here has been done by hand. It's been hand colour graduated and size graduated. It's a massively lengthy process. That's not all you're going to be getting with this bundle though today. You're also going to be getting another Gems of Distinction strand. This time you are looking at pink topaz. Wow. This is one of the first times I've ever brought you pink topaz on Jewellery Maker. I love it. I think maybe once or twice before, maybe on the late show, and we've had maybe 2 or 3 strands left, because it is the kind of gemstone that will just sell out. Pink topaz. Different to pink quartz, obviously, because it's a different gemstone family. So you've got pink topaz here. Now, this is obviously a Gems of Distinction strand. Look at the attention to detail in each one of these gorgeous pink topaz. Can you see the faceting? Each one of these gems could have taken 10, 15 minutes to facet, but that's not it, because this strand, as the sapphire strand, is part of a 7-stage process. Everything from shaping to cutting to faceting, drilling, size matching, colour matching, and stranding. Now, each one of these gemstones has gone through that. Can you imagine how long it takes to put together a strand of pink topaz like this? Now, it's one of the first times, if not the first time, I think I've ever bought you pink topaz on Jewellery Maker. Strand of sapphire on its own, $24.95. How do you fancy getting 2 gems of distinction strands of multicolour sapphire, predominantly pink, let's face it, and pink topaz? How do you fancy getting both of these for under 30? There is no way on earth that I would ever have put a price point on this bundle like that. This should be costing you over £42. Should be. Today, look at where we are. Look how much lower we are. Consider the saving you are making here. And this is one of the first times, if not the first time, I've ever bought you pink topaz. It is amazing. Pink topaz was the first gemstone I ever bought from the Genuine Gemstone Company. I bought it in a gorgeous yellow gold ring with white topaz. I've still got it and I still wear it. I love it. I just adore it. I love my fuchsia pink topaz. But to be able to bring, and I paid more than $29.95 for my pink topaz ring in yellow gold. Paid loads more than that, and that was with a staff discount. Today, you are getting genuine sapphire, predominantly pink, one of the most supreme colours and qualities of pink sapphire, of sapphire you can get, with pink topaz, a gemstone you just do not see on Jewellery Maker. And what should be costing you over £42 is actually going to make you a massive saving. I just love it. And of course it goes with the rose quartz that we've already bought you today. Goes with the second kit that we bought you today. Oh my goodness, it's just gorgeous, isn't it? It goes with the silver coloured hematite that we've got coming up today. It's amazing. Just gorgeous. Beautiful. And I guess, you know, because they are gems of distinction strands, the idea is to keep that design simple, keep it really nice and simple, and make sure, for goodness sake, you let people know that what you are selling them or what you are giving them is sapphire and topaz. You've got September's birthstone here and November's birthstone here. Amazing quality. Just gorgeous. And you've got one of the big 4. You've got sapphire. 45 carats, it's an enormous carat weight of sapphire for under £50, under £40. Great deal, amazing deal. Loads of you have made that yours today. I think that's just gorgeous. Amazing. Right, now, sorry, clasps. Oh yeah, yes please. Finishing your jewellery off is really important. Finishing it off well is really important. And I think from speaking to a lot of the guest designers who do courses here, and also speaking to you when you come on the Sunday experience as well, the kind of things that you come to Jewellery Maker with, and the kind of questions that you want to ask, always tend to be about finishing off those pieces of jewellery. How do I finish off pieces of jewellery? How can I finish it off in a lovely way? There are so many jewellery makers out there who spend a lot of time designing those pieces of jewellery and making those pieces of jewellery look wonderful, but when it comes to finishing off the pieces, you know, with a clasp or something, it looks a little bit substandard, I think. It can look a little bit cheap and tacky. Adding something like this onto a necklace, onto a bracelet, is going to give you that professional edge. Got a gorgeous toggle clasp here, really amazing. This is 925 sterling silver in a toggle clasp. Now, because it is a toggle clasp, and because you're actually going to be getting more than one of them in this pack, imagine being able to make a long necklace which transfers into, long necklace which converts into a short necklace. You can do that with toggle clasps like this because, of course, you've essentially got a T-bar clasp. So you can do that. So you can turn a long necklace into a short necklace and bracelet set. It's a really lovely way of finishing off your pieces, and it is 925 sterling silver. With this particular pack, you are going to be getting not 1 or 2, you're going to be getting 3 of your 925 sterling silver toggle clasps. Simple and easy to use. Simple and easy to set with your jewellery. And with the pearls, with the sapphire we bought you today, with the topaz we bought you today, with the deluxe gem selection we bought you today, you definitely want to be able to use something which is of a certain quality. With those favourite pieces, with those wedding pieces, with those for those birthday pieces, you want to use really incredible quality findings and precious metal findings. Come in and get these, and I'd advise you to stock up on these. Why? Because here's your price. Yeah, that's for 3 precious metal clasps. Now, Sarah, there is a difference, isn't there, from using plated findings, which are wonderful and they've got great quality about them, but using precious metal findings like these, it is going to make a difference to your jewellery, isn't it?
It is, and if I have my preferred favourite, it is to use the sterling silver or the gold-plated sterling silver, just purely because that's where I started my jewellery making with Jewellery Maker. We only did those at that time, so we didn't have the other findings. And they just add that extra bit of opulence to your jewellery, that extra bit of quality, an extra bit of worth. It all adds to your jewellery, and I love these toggle clasps. I always I get asked to make cufflinks. My husband asked me to make him cufflinks. He's got so many different pairs of gemstone cufflinks now, and I always use those. They're very similar toggle clasps to those, actually. The ones with the little tiny balls on the end of the T-bars. And they're just perfect for that. 2 little links of chain and a gemstone, or if they're smaller gemstones, I make the beady beads. Just make really small beady beads.
That's a nice idea,
and I do those with silver wire, so they're all silver gemstones, silver cufflinks.
They do. It does make such a difference using findings like this. It really does. Reserve these for something very special, and it's not only going to make a difference to your designs, it should make a difference to your price points as well. It should allow you to sell those pieces for even more, because this is precious metal we're talking about here. It's amazing, isn't it? Being able to use precious metal in your jewellery. So professional. Gorgeous. Right, sorry, what have we... This one. I thought this was just for display purposes only. Didn't know we're actually going to do it today. Do you know when you see something on a craft stall occasionally and you say, oh, that's gorgeous, and you can tell it's a statement piece, it's right at the centre of the stand, and you go up there and the person says, oh, it's not actually for sale, but yeah, it just shows you what I can do. And you're more than welcome to do that on your craft stalls. You're more than welcome to do that on your stands, and a lot of people do it because it draws loads of people in. I just make loads of pieces out of a strand like this because this is gonna draw people in. Anyone who loves their sparkly jewellery, loads of people are magpies and they just love, they really want their sparkly pieces. And if this doesn't draw people to your craft stall, I don't know what will, because look at the lustre, the reflective quality you are getting here. Wowza! These are some of the biggest hematites I've ever bought you in my life. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous, aren't they? 11 mil. They look bigger than that. They've got to be bigger than that.
They do look bigger, don't
they? They do. Where's the ruler? Oh, I actually have a ruler here. Hang on, what's that? Why is that? Oh, I see. No, they are. Well, they're kind of 12 mil. Oh, I'm rubbish at measuring things. I reckon they're about 12 to 14 millimetres, these ones. They're enormous. Silver coloured hematites. Oh, wowza. These are big. This is a really heavy strand as well. 675 carats. I mean, it's such a weighty strand you're going to be getting. It's a huge, weighty strand. And that is because hematite is a very dense gemstone. It's very metallic in the fact that it feels like metal. That is awesome. Do you know what we had yesterday? We had that beautiful strand of 14mm clear quartz bubbles. And we were going on about how you might want to set them into jewellery, but we were also saying, just if you've got loads of vintage cocktail glasses, and you were to cut a strand up like we do, well, you don't really have to cut it up if you don't want to, and you were to put gemstones like that into a cocktail glass and then put tea lights around there, just think of the reflections. With this, do exactly the same thing. You could, couldn't you? Cut this strand up, put it into cocktail glasses, have tea lights next to it. It's going to be an amazing centrepiece. I've got no idea how low this is going to go, by the way. I've never seen hematite like this before. It's huge. How much? What? Well, that doesn't make sense, does it? I hadn't actually got a price in my head for this, but I just naturally assumed 17.95 maybe. How have we done that? Honestly, how have we done that? I know we cut out the middlemen. I know that, yeah, we've got our own facetors, we've got our own buying team, we don't outsource any of that. We do everything in-house. We've got our own packaging designers. We've got our own, we do all our own graphics and music, and you know, we don't outsource anything. So that's how we keep our costs down. But how? There's got to be a point when there can't be anything in this for us at all. There is no way I would ever attribute a price this low with a strand like that. It's yours. Enjoy it. The phone lines have gone bananas. The web has gone bananas. All I can say, Sarah, is I'm sorry that you're not going to get a chance to come in and get this today.
And they would look amazing shambalaed. They would look.
Oh my word, they would.
And you only need 5 or 3 even for each bracelet, depending on how you want to do them.
Well, you can get those shambala bracelets, which I've actually got one. I was sent one by a lovely customer, and it was gorgeous. And she used the crystal shambala beads, which are just gorgeous. You know, they're lovely, but you know, it is glass at the end of the day. But they are really pretty. You could get just as much sparkle, just as much luster out of these in your shambala bracelets, and you've got a genuine gemstone quality.
And I defy anybody to buy that many of the shambala, even the cheaper shambala beads, that you can buy from various online places.
Right.
I defy anyone to buy that many for that price.
In this size as well.
You buy them in 5s and 6s off those websites, and they are more than that. So.
Do you know what? And I made, and I didn't even make half a dozen. I kind of wish I had have done. I made about 4 shambala style bracelets, which I had on my craft stall at Christmas, and they were some of the quickest selling pieces that I had, because that kind of design is so prevalent at the minute. That kind of design is everywhere. Maybe I sold them too cheaply, I don't know, and it did take a long time to make them. But this kind of design, this kind of shambala design is just everywhere. And with the satin cord that we bought you first thing this morning.
Wouldn't they be lovely? Because you have all those multicoloured satin cords.
Yeah.
So each time you made a different bracelet, used a different colour of the satin cord, it would just give that bracelet a completely different look, although using the same gemstone. But
similarly, you could use these in some of the highest end pieces of jewellery you've ever created, in beautiful pieces to wear to balls, to wear to formal do's as well. That is amazing. Oh, right, now, do you remember yesterday? Hopefully you do. Oh, hello, that's me. Yesterday, on yesterday's show, at about this time, we brought you a strand of peridot. Do you remember? Do you remember that went peri-low? Jokes aside, though, you remember how you remember that joke, do you? The old ones are the best. But you remember how low that strand went. We didn't get told off about it, but there were a few raised eyebrows upstairs when Scott and I went upstairs and kind of started to sit down and schedule for future shows. There was that peridot that you did. What price did you do it at? And we said, and there was a okay, just general kind of just dissatisfaction with the fact that we took it so low. I've got a strand of gemstones coming up now that are going to give you the same kind of deal. Do you want to see it? Now, we had 200 or 300 strands of that peridot, and it all went. We're going to break the phone lines again. Sky blue apatite. Amazing. Do you know what? The first piece of apatite I ever saw was actually in our Larique collection. Now, for those of you who don't know, our Larique collection at the Genuine Gemstone Company is our most prestigious jewellery collection. It features pretty much one-off pieces of genuine gemstone jewellery pieces where we only created one, maybe two, and the pieces of jewellery are designed around the gemstone. The very first piece of apatite that I saw was a piece of apatite in the Larique collection, and that was an apatite and diamond ring set into yellow gold. I can't remember how much it was. It was definitely four figures that we sold it for. It was definitely over £1,000 that it sold for, and it was out of this world. Apatite can sell for prices like that, and whether it's neon apatite or sky blue apatite, it can sell for prices as considered as that. Now, apatite on Jewellery Maker is a gemstone which always goes very, very well, particularly at this time of year because of spring and summer, and these are the kind of colours which a lot of people wear in the summer, especially turquoises. They look great if you've got a bit of a tan, suit every kind of skin tone, whether you've got olive skin or beautiful dark skin, or whether you've got fair skin, freckly skin like me. You know, it suits pretty much every skin tone. Is it known, though, as a gemstone which you see for ridiculously low prices? Not necessarily, no. It's known as a gemstone which you can get in great qualities, but it's never a gemstone which you would necessarily ever consider, in this kind of quality definitely, that would go down to a price point that is maybe under £10 until today. Now, Kim is sitting in there. Kim's producing today. And she has just said to me, this is pretty much the lowest price that she has seen for sky blue apatite. Now, I honestly have no idea how low we're going to go today. All I know is that it was going to be low, and I knew we were going to be playing at about 12:30 because of the peridot we did yesterday. Because it went so well, we thought, well, should we do another strand? Should we take it to a similar price? I've got no idea how low it's going to go. I know it's going under a tenner. That's all I know. What are you thinking? Oh my word. Do you know what? I can almost hear the eyebrows being raised upstairs as we speak. Apatite! Sky blue apatite. Can you tell me exactly where this is from, Kim? Can you tell me where this is sourced from? No! Oh my word! This is Madagascan sky blue apatite. This is Madagascan sky blue apatite. We tend to get our apatite either from Madagascar, Brazil, or Russia. Apatite is what Madagascar is famous for. Apatite, there you are. Apatite, Madagascar is what apatite is famous for? No, apatite is what Madagascar is famous for. You have gem mining areas such as Ilakaka, which can bring you some of the best apatite, rubies and sapphires in the world. And oh my goodness me, genuine Madagascan sky blue apatite. And it's to take this under £15, amazing. To take it under £10, look how much lower we are. That is awesome. If you want to come in and get more than one of these strands, go for it. Because it's a similar kind of deal to the deal we bought yesterday for the peridot. Unbelievable. What a treat. My word, I've got so many of you coming through to get this. If you do want to multi-buy this, speak to the call centre or live help, go for it. And the great thing about apatite, it goes with silver, rose gold, gold, actually with, if I show you very quickly, with the beautiful stardust beads we bought you earlier on. Look at how beautifully it goes with all these precious metal colours. Yeah, amazing, amazing, amazing. I love it particularly with the rose gold colour. Oh wow, this is just amazing. What a treat. Genuine Madagascan apatite and a price point which is just unbelievable. Well done. What a treat. Woo! Amazing. Tell you what, Sarah, I can't deal with any more today. No. That's it. That's it. That's it.
been some amazing strands, absolutely amazing.
Ridiculous.
And the prices?
Oh, they've been ridiculous today.
I know.
Right, we've got less than 100 of this. Lovely Sarah at the minute is working with her challenge.
I am.
Now, she's used, because I've seen her, she's used this to make her jewellery. The wire work jig. Have you got your piece there? Do you want to put it on the mat just so we can have a look at it on the overhead?
Okay, hang on.
Now, to make a piece of jewellery like the one Sarah is about to show you, without a jig, look how symmetrical the wire work is on this piece of jewellery. Look how symmetrical those twists are on that necklace. That would take you probably 3, 4, 5 times the amount of time to make that.
And the attempts.
Yeah, precisely. The amount of wire which you might waste as well. Because you're not using a jig, you're using round nose pliers. We take all of that stress out of the equation and we give you this, the wire work jig. In fact, I've got the exact same design that Sarah's just worked with. This one here, look. Now this is your jig. This is the template. You get loads of different designs in there. You get your pegs, you get a bit of wire, and another time-saving device, your plastic mandrel as well. So you can make squares, triangles, rectangles, ovals, and circles. One great price, we've got less than 100 of these left. Here's your deal. Done. That's probably going to be the easiest $6.95 you've ever spent, because this is going to save you time, energy, effort, wire. It's going to save you all those mistakes which you might have made. I know that I would have done. It's going to save you all of that time and energy and wire. Just great. You can never, ever, ever. I think tools like this are always going to be big sellers on Jewellery Maker. They're always, always, always going to be popular with wire workers, with jewellery makers, whether you're right at the beginning stages of your jewellery making or you're a professional. I know that every single one of our guest designers still uses all these.
Yeah, I brought my jig in with me, and I've got my mandrel in my toolbox with me. I just don't go anywhere without them, because you get that inspiration to make a piece of jewellery and you need those tools to be able to do it, and it just makes life so easy. The plastic mandrel is so useful for making all sorts of different wire shapes, but not only that, if you want to just form even your beading thread, I know Gemma likes to bend her beading thread into sort of angles and things. You can actually form it and make a square and then just pinch it, and you get those angular looks with the beading thread, and you get a uniform sort of pinch, if you like, on that beading thread to give you those uniform angles. So it works really well and for various other techniques as well. If you're using things like your polymer clay and you want to make polymer clay rings, or you want to make pendants of a particular size, use your mandrel to be able to work those out. It's just loads of different things you can use it for.
Fantastic. That's going to sell out. Got loads of you there. Loads and loads and loads of you there. Now, where are these then? Oh my word! Ooh. I didn't know we had these in stock. Where have these been? These aren't new. These have been on air before. Have these been treated at all? Have they been enhanced any which way? Wow. How about some rutilated quartz graduated faceted irregular drops? How about natural rutilated quartz graduated faceted irregular drops? This is a natural strand of rutilated quartz. Beautiful. Gorgeous burnt oranges, stunning reds, copper, coral. I love them. I don't even know what I love most about this strand. Do I love all the colours? Yeah. Do I love the fact that this strand is natural? Yeah. Do I love the fact that each one of these gemstones is hand faceted, hand drilled? Definitely. Do I love the fact that each one of these gemstones could be set, claw set, into a wire work ring? Yes. Do I love the variety of what you're going to be getting in this strand? Yeah. Do I love the warmth, the summeriness of this strand? Yeah. Am I going to love the price point of this strand? Yes. Wow. Wow. Now, on this strand, approximately 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. Approximately 26 here. Have you ever thought of making, of setting gemstones into rings, into earrings? Sarah, I can see you nodding. What a great idea to claw set these into a ring or into a pair of stud earrings.
I know, they look amazing.
Wouldn't it just?
And there's the colours in that strand. I just love the variety.
They're like
as well.
koi carp, they're beautiful, aren't they?
They are, that's a lovely way to describe it. All those different colours you get on the scales.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful gemstone strand. And I think there's a colour in there for everyone's skin tone. So if you like those little baby pinks almost to the white tones, or if you're more like me, I want one to go with this outfit.
Do you know
just thinking those colours.
And do you know what, Sarah? That's a really, really good point. Sarah's saying there's something in here for everyone's skin tone, because you are essentially getting loads of nude colours in here. I know you're getting reds and oranges as well, but as Sarah says, you're getting peaches, you're getting pinks in here as well. There's something in here for everyone's skin tone, whether you've got more of a peachy tone, more of a pinky tone, more of an olivey tone coming out of your skin. That's natural as well. I mean, that's incredible. So that strand there is unique. Your strand is totally unique. Amazing. Unique New York, as Ollie just said. Unique New York. New York unique. You know you need unique New York. Which one? Yeah. Peachy coloured pearls. I've been waiting for these. I've been waiting for a strand like this for the last 3 hours, 45 minutes. I've been waiting for a strand like this. Your ears aren't bleeding, Kim. No, they're not. I've been waiting for a pearl like you. I've been waiting for a pearl like you. To come into my life. Here we go. Genuine freshwater cultured pearls. What a strand. I'm sorry, Ollie. I'm sorry I don't know the lyrics to all of the 1980s hits. I'm sorry. He's shouting at me now because I got the words wrong. I'm sorry, Ollie. Too busy looking at these pearls. Too busy doing my job, Ollie. Genuine freshwater cultured pearls. These are beautiful and peachy in colour. Now, do you know what? Whenever I see a strand of pearls like this, all I think of is just a single strand pearl necklace. Plain, simple, beautiful, effortless, timeless. And then I start thinking, right, pearl necklace. In an antique dealer, how much are pearl necklaces? In a regular jeweller, how much are pearl necklaces? On craft stores, how much are pearl necklaces? Pearls in the past have been very, 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 very high end, because people used to dive to get pearls, to collect pearls. Now they are almost all pearls nowadays. I wouldn't even like to hazard a guess, but well over 90% of pearls nowadays are farmed, and it's a much, much, much simpler way of cultivating pearls. The great thing about that is we can bring you pearls for a great price, but there are jewellers, I'm sure, there are manufacturers out there who still hold the prices of pearls right up there because of what they were and what they cost maybe 100-200 years ago. But why do that? Why? We're not going to do that, because that's false. We want to be as transparent as we can. And honestly, for pearls of this kind of quality, this kind of colour, this purity, look at the nacre, the orange, it's smooth, it's subtle, it's beautiful. ageless, timeless, and they almost look like they're perfect rounds. I'm not going to say they're perfect rounds, but they almost look like they're perfect rounds. What kind of a deal would you like to see for this strand of pearls? What kind of price would you pay for this in a necklace on a craft stall? 30? 40 pounds? 45 if it's got silver finings, maybe if it's got little spacer beads. We've heard of Wall of Fame entries that have been valued at over £200 just for a pearl necklace. I'm not saying this is going to be valued at £200, but what would you pay for it? Today, here's your deal. Amazing. Amazing. That, for me, if I just pop that up to my neckline, this, even on my craft stalls, and I've only done a couple of craft fairs, I would never consider selling a pearl necklace like that for less than £25, £30. Never. Never, 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 never. You've got this month's birthstone. You've got such an incredible quality, and these are genuine freshwater culture pearls. I think the key is, Sarah, although you can get gemstones from Jewellery Maker really inexpensively, don't undersell yourself as a jewellery maker. Never undersell yourself, because it's your time and your energy, which I know doesn't necessarily cost you anything, but if you were to spend 3 hours working in a shop, you would get paid for it. You spending 3 hours maybe making a necklace. Don't undersell yourself.
I normally use an hourly rate for my time.
Great idea doing that.
Because otherwise, you know, you will spend all day, every day making jewellery. And yes, you will sell it possibly at a fair and you will get a good chunk back of your money there, but you've got to account for how long it's taken you, you know, and we all want to get paid for the hours we put into our work.
Yeah.
So don't forget to give yourself an hourly rate, and don't be scared to charge for your time. There are some great sayings out on the web about buying handmade items, that you're not only buying the person's time and the materials, but you're buying all of that expertise that they've had to build up, all of the failures and trials and tribulations they've had over the years, and their creativity as well. You're buying all of that at the same time. So it's worth giving yourself a decent price for your work and your time.
I think so. I think so. I really honestly think so. What a fantastic deal for you today for genuine freshwater culture pearls. I've got loads of you coming to get more than one of those as well. If you want to multi-buy it, speak to the call centre or Live Help. I wouldn't blame you at all. It's such a great price, isn't it? It's such a great deal. You can easily make your money back on a strand like this. Wow. Woo! Oh, you're kidding me. Seriously? Oh, for goodness sake, Kim. You know what happened yesterday, didn't you? You saw what happened yesterday. We had a strand of peridot that we bought you on yesterday's show, before the end of the show, around about 12:30. And it sold out. I think we had about 200-300 of that strand, and it sold out. And it was because it was an amazing price. Peridot hexagons. Unlike any other gemstone. Unlike any other gemstone. Zingier than emerald. Better clarity than a lot of emerald. Brighter and with more brilliance than gemstones like prehnite. Lighter than chrome dioxide. In fact, let's talk about chrome dioxide and Russian dioxide. What do you love about Russian dioxide and chrome dioxide? The story behind it is pretty interesting, isn't it? Well, the story behind peridot. This forms at a similar kind of temperature to diamonds, one of the high, unbelievably high temperatures. We're talking thousands of degrees. These gemstones are formed under, and immense amounts of pressure, right under the Earth's crust. You know, the kimberlite pipes. You're looking at something which is so special, so beautiful. Well, what else is it that you love about Russian dioxide? Do you love the fact that it's natural? Do you love the fact that there is no other green gemstone like chrome dioxide? Well, this is a gemstone which is unique. No other gem which looks like this. It's greener than prasiolite. It's got a bit of clarity than lots of emeralds. This is a kind of gemstone that a lot of jade wishes it was. And it's natural. 100% natural. natural peridot graduated faceted hexagons. And here's your price. And do you know what? More than pretty much any other green gemstone I can think of, you know, if this is a strand of emerald, if this is, you know, gem quality emerald, if this is a strand of Russian diopside, if this is a strand of, oh, I don't know, oh, even prasiolite, if this was a strand of any of those gemstones, there was no way on earth we'd be at $7.95. But here we are today, natural, genuine Chinese peridot. And the great thing about Chinese peridot is the fact that it has a wonderful colour, but it also has a bright white brilliance. Can you see the bright white brilliance coming out of it? You don't always get that. I don't always get that, only with certain qualities of Chinese peridot, which is exactly what you're going to be getting here. High quality Chinese peridot should give you greens, yellows and bright white brilliance, which if you think about it, all those three things together combined can be quite difficult to achieve. But here they are, in massive abundance, in a natural quality, untreated, and look at that price. What a treat for you today, well done. Gorgeous, gorgeous quality. Right, we've just got about time to shoehorn a 3-strand pack in as well. Goodness me, so much. Was that gems of distinction as well? Hand faceted as well. Bonkers, bonkers. Sorry, which number? Oh no, I knew you were going to say that. Right. Bruce, what's the fastest cake in the world? It's a scone. Scone! You've got to say it like that, otherwise the joke doesn't work. It's a scone. Now this 3-strand pack is going to be scone in just a second. Why? Why? Because tourmaline plain rounds. This is like the 3rd time I bought you tourmaline in 2 days. I feel so lucky. Love it. God, I am lucky. I know I'm lucky. Beautiful tourmaline plain rounds. We bought you a couple of strands yesterday of tourmaline which sold out. We bought you one today already which is gone. Ooh, with that beautiful white quartz. Do you remember that? So tourmaline plain rounds. Aventurine, known as grape jade, aventurine faceted bicones. I love the bicone. Love the bicone. I love the luster you get here. They are just, oh, look at that. They look like diamonds. Oh, and we'll sign a peridot. A double strand of peridot, natural peridot. OMG. This is gonna go the fastest bundle in the world. It's gonna be scone in just a couple of seconds. Do you want to see your amazing deal today? Right, let's just do it, Kim. Talk about leaving the ridiculous deals to the end of the show. I mean, this is just ridiculous, isn't it? I just spent the best part of 5 minutes telling everyone how special peridot was, and you've taken it down that low, Kim. Are you trying to make me look silly? Trying to make me look stupid? Tell you what, strongly worded email after this show. Double strand of peridot, aventurine, tourmaline, and the reason why these all work together, because you might be looking at them thinking, do you know what, they really work. They really work together. Why do they all work together so beautifully? Okay, well, you're going to be getting gorgeous organic colours here, colours you see in nature. And all of these colours here, everything from your browns, which are kind of soily, earthy colours, through to your pinks and your reds. Well, why do the pinks and reds go so beautifully with the greens? Because you get those kind of colours in flowers. And of course, green is a colour which you get in every single flower in the universe in its stem, unless I'm very much mistaken. And because you're going to be getting gorgeous pinks and gorgeous purples and stony colours here, all of those colours are represented in nature as well. That's why it works. That's why it works so beautifully. Well done. You got a 30-day money-back guarantee. You're only paying £2.95 PNP per order. Add it to your order. If you want to multi-buy this, speak to the call centre or Live Help because it's a great opportunity there. Lovely different sizes and shapes here, don't you think, Sarah?
Definitely. You've got a real variety. And it's I just love all the colours together. I just think they're just so beautiful. And it's just, you can use those with all of your other floral gemstones as well. You know, your purples and your pinks and your greens and any other shades you've got of your greens in there as well. And things like smoky quartz will look amazing.
Yeah, they really do work together, don't they? Wonderful quality, loads of gorgeous textures there as well. Well done, Olives, loads of you joining us today. I'm so excited. Almost time to go over and see. Is it time to get, sorry? Oh, of course we haven't done the challenge bundle yet. Goodness me. Right, oh, blimey. Right, okay, so Sarah had the chance to work with 100 yellow gold plated copper findings. Do you want to see them? Come on, Ollie. Here we go. There you go. 100 yellow gold plated copper findings, including a metre of chain, eye pins, head pins, jump rings, earring findings, crimp bead covers, spacer beads, bolt ring clasps, jump rings, the lot. 100 findings in total Sarah had a chance to work with. And deluxe gem selection, looking beautiful with, ooh, fluorite, rose quartz. In fact, let's get them all out. Stuff it, let's get them out. Let's get it all out. Oh, baby. Look at all those. Fluorite, white quartz. Well, oh, there's moonstone in here as well. Ooh, rose quartz. I love it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my word. Gorgeous. Moonstone, fluorite, rose quartz, white quartz, the lot. And 100 findings. Would you like to see your amazing price for this incredible bundle today? Please don't go too low, 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 please don't go too low. Whoa, 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 whoa. Kim, the findings on their own is £7.95. Are you telling me this deluxe gem selection is just £2? It is now. Wow, a deluxe gem selection featuring fluorite, rose quartz, white quartz, moonstone. You're getting rounds, you're getting rectangles, you're getting squares, you're getting coins. Oh my word, and 100 yellow gold plated copper findings. Wowzer. Right, we're gonna have to go over and see Sarah's jewellery. Sorry, lovey, how have you got on?
All right, I've done it.
You have been working hard this show, Sarah.
It's done.
You've actually gone for a very difficult, very tricky kind of design here because...
I did. I gave myself a bit of a challenge.
Well, yeah. Individually threading gemstones onto head pins is massively time consuming.
Yeah, and each one of the pieces on the jig piece is all individually put onto the wire and then each spiral done. So it's taken a while, and it took a while for me to get the idea in my head as to where I wanted the design to go.
I love that necklace.
Kind of worked.
I think that's gorgeous. I can't quite believe you've made this. This is so lovely. Individually threading all of these gemstones onto wire, that takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, but the overall effect is just gorgeous.
Bits of wire everywhere.
The overall effect is just incredible.
Yeah.
But I have to say, Sarah,
I love it. I love how it turned out. Absolutely.
It's this one that I want.
Oh, I've been waiting for a guest designer to do this with these deluxe gem selections for such a long time. This is it. You've been so brave with this, Sarah, because you've only had 4 hours to work on these pieces. I think that it would probably take me the best part of a day to make a necklace like this. I can't believe you've done so much in 4 hours. It's amazing. And each one of these is on an individually wrapped eye pin or head pin from the findings pack, which is included in this deal. I love it.
And it didn't actually take that long.
Are you sure?
No, it didn't, because once I got going,
amazing.
Because once you get going, you cut your wire, and then you put a little spiral on it, and then you do a little coil, and you get a little production line going. So it doesn't take too long, but it's just getting the ideas. I think that's the thing that I often sort of try to get across to people is sitting here, your ideas all go out your head.
Yeah, I bet they do. But having the findings pack and knowing that you've got the ready-made eye pins and head pins in the findings pack to thread your gemstones onto, that must have saved you quite a bit of time, I suppose.
I did use I used all the head pins that were in the pack, and I used about half another pack, I think, and then the rest was done on wire. So
I love it. That is a piece of jewellery I would wear every single day of the week. I love charm pieces like this. Yeah. They move really beautifully, they look incredible, and they sound amazing as well. Jewellery's a very sensory thing, and it's going to make you feel awesome wearing that. With the gold, I'm surprised at how well it goes with the gold as well.
Yes, it goes just beautifully. I mean, and I've got so much left in here.
Sarah has literally got, I mean, put it on your mat if you like and get a shot of it. You've literally got
wait for it, here they come.
Hundreds of gemstones left over. Look at that!
There you go.
Sarah's literally got hundreds of gemstones left over, loads of findings. Look at all this chain.
And that's not all the findings because I didn't.
Oh, there's loads more findings. Oh my God, look at all these
Yeah.
Oh my, sorry, they're all in, some of these are still in the bags, but that is amazing. All of that left as well.
Another clasp.
You've worked so hard today, thank you so much.
It's okay.
It's been amazing having Sara with us.
I've had such great fun. This gemstone tube has been amazing.
It's such a great concept, isn't it?
I absolutely love the fact that you got so much. And I was saving that one rose quartz that's just there, that one. Yeah. I was saving, I was going to make a ring out of it, and I just ran out of time.
Oh, lovely. Sarah will be back with you over the next few days. We have got an amazing Stardust Rondell bead scoop for you on Friday as well. Tune in for the Summer Holiday Show tomorrow. It's going to be brilliant. Thank you so much for joining us today. You've been awesome. Thanks a lot, guys. See you. Bye.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.